Oh god, 1 second. I cut open a kiwi and all the juices are everywhere. No! Oh no! Sorry, guys. Wait 1 second. I need to get some towels. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. No, I got some kiwis from Costco the last time I went, and I cut one open. The juices went everywhere. Oh god, I got my lip balm too. Oh, it's gonna be sticky. Oh, it's gonna be sticky. Oh no, I need a fucking Clorox wipe or something, man. It's all over my desk. It's fine. I'll clean it up later. It's cool. It's gonna mark down your performance. No! No, my promotion! What about my promotion? Anyways, hi everyone. Welcome in. Hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. Welcome. Happy hump day. Sorry, just cleaning off my hands a little bit. Hope you guys are doing well today. Welcome in. How are my young pups? How are the young pups doing today? Are we having a good Wednesday? What's the vibes? Rate it 1 out of 10. Ain't no one getting a promotion in this economy, true? No, you're right. It's sad, but you're not wrong. A solid 8, solid 7. Okay. That's a pretty good day. That's a pretty decent day. Anything above a 5 out of 10, I think is good. Well, I hope if you were having a slightly bad day today that you can relax for the rest of the night, unwind a little bit, get yourself a nice little sweet treat. You know what was so funny? So I went again to Pilates with Hiyori and Devi today. We've just started doing like Pilates on Wednesdays. Don't know how long it's gonna actually last, but you know, we're trying to do like one workout together per week. But after Pilates, I was like, oh, we can come back to my place and do some work together, and I'll make you guys coffee, and I have tea and matcha and all the good stuff. We can save money, you know, by making it at home, because I already have all the stuff. And Akio was like, no, I need to spend my $7 and get my sweet treat. And you know what? She's right for that. You deserve a sweet treat. If you had a below a 6 out of 10 day today, get yourself a sweet treat. You deserve it. Get yourself a $7 sweet treat. It's okay. You can afford it. If you can afford a Yena Youngblood membership, you can afford a $7 sweet treat. And if you can't afford a Yena Youngblood membership, then afford a sweet treat to what you can afford. Learn that I am now forced to skip half of school on Friday. Why is football game in the middle of the day? I don't know. That is weird. Chadius, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. I appreciate it. Thank you. Want to come back to my place and... No! God, no! I mean... She hates me. They both hate me. Nah, they love me. They came to my place and we did work together. It was actually really cute. They actually just left like not too long ago. But yes, thank you so much, Chadius, for the 5 gifted. I appreciate it. If you guys got a gifted stuff from Chadius, please make sure to say thank you. Thank you so much, Chadius, for your generosity. Altianos, thank you so much for the 5 months. Speaking of Yena Youngblood membership, speaking of, thank you so much for the sorry, they say 9? I meant 5. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a day. Dude, Pilates killed me today. Freaking, I don't know, man. That place, they put something in their Pilates. I don't know what it is. It just destroys me. But today, I was able to get completely wrecked at Pilates with friends. Yippee! I love to have friends. Roberto, thank you so much for the 9 months of Yumpa Plus. Appreciate it. Congrats on your sub, baby. Thank you, thank you. No, why is there a space? It's okay. Don't worry about it. I understand the gist. I understand the meaning. A 2-liter bucket of ice cream is $7. Is it actually? Like the cheap ones? I feel like a 2-liter bucket of ice cream would be a lot more expensive. I've never actually tried those cheap ones. I've always seen like the cotton candy big ass bucket of ice cream at like the grocery store. Never actually tried it. I don't know if anyone here has. It looks like it would be bad just because it's so cheap, and I'm like, is this even real ice cream? You know? How was the doctor's? Was that yesterday? That was 2 days ago. Did I not stream yesterday? I did stream yesterday. I streamed Peak yesterday. Doctor's was two days ago. And it was fun. I mean, I just went in. They oh my god, I went in, right? I don't know why. The guy like took me back to like the waiting room. Okay, so I was waiting at the hospital, like outside, like in like the pharmacy waiting room area, right? And then a guy called me and brought me into a different waiting room. I thought when he called me, I was like, oh wow, that was fast. You know, I thought, you know, I was gonna be waiting for a bit longer, and then he just brought me to a different waiting room inside the hospital. And then I waited there for like 20 minutes. The guy comes back over again, and then he brings me to a different waiting room after that. And I was like, how many, is this a freaking like Matryoshka freaking nest doll? What's going on here? Like, how many layers to this are we gonna get? And then eventually then I got to my CT, but it was just really funny because the CT took 3 minutes. It took a total of 3 minutes. But me going from, I went from, I don't know if maybe I was just at the wrong place or something, because I checked in and the lady was like, oh, just go sit down at the pharmacy and we'll call you up when you're ready. And I was like, okay, cool. I guess I'm at the right place then. I get taken from the pharmacy waiting room to the radiology waiting room. Then I get taken from the radiology waiting room to a specialized CT waiting room. And then I get taken in for my CT. And it was really awkward because I think the radiology waiting room was also next to like some of the nurse lockers or something. So like there were like some nurses coming off a shift that were like, you know, like getting their stuff and like putting, you know, things away and whatnot. It was just me. It was literally just me sitting there. There was no one else there. There was no nurse, no staffing, no receptionist, nothing. It was just me, empty chairs, and that was it. I was just, you know, standing man emoji at the radiology waiting room while they were all packing up to go home. And I was like, am I supposed to be here? I don't even know anymore. Like, maybe they brought me to the wrong place. I had no idea. Boss, you check what Shark posted in Yena chat? Wait, what? What did Shark post in Yena chat? Where is Yena chat? Whoa! What the heck? Whoa! It's animated? Oh, this is sick! That's so cool. Oh my god! Wait, this is so cool. What the hell? Whoa! It's an eye banner. That's sick. If you guys want to go check it out, it's posted in the Discord. We have a company Discord that has like specified Discord channels for like each person. So if you want to join the Discord, that's there. It's also where all the members channels and stuff are if you're interested in upgrading from your gifted Yum Pup membership if you got gifted one. Now you're a level 2 waiter. Yeah, I mean, I was getting promoted, you know? First I was level 1 waiter, then I was level 2 waiter. Promotion is just that easy. Stanley Parable. No, I really felt like, I was like, what is going on? It felt like a liminal space. And then, okay, this was the craziest thing, right? So the guy who gave me my CT, really chill dude. You know, he was just poking jokes at me and stuff like that and whatnot. Like, what are you getting CT for? You look so young. Are you actually like 50 years old or something? And you just have Asian genetics? And I was like, haha, very funny, dude, etc. Whatever, right? The CT was like in and out 3 minutes. But the craziest thing was he was like, all right, just take a left up here, take a right at the, you know, cafeteria, blah, blah, and you'll get back to the lobby, right? So I guess I don't know if I misheard his directions or if I am just stupid. Honestly, it could be a mix of both. But I got lost in the hospital, and then I had another staff member direct me out from like where I got lost at. And then as I'm walking back to the lobby, like there's this long corridor. Like there's this long corridor where like after you exit like the radiology department, you walk back to like the main hospital entrance. And at that long corridor, I see the guy who gave me my CT. And I'm like, how did you get here? Because he was going in the opposite direction of me. It was so strange. It was just so weird. Yeah, anyways, it was fine. I got my CT. Almost pissed myself, but you know, that was fine. Apparently, the pee helps to show more of like a clear image of what's going on in your kidneys. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I just go to the hospital for my tests and do that thing that's cool, you know? Yep, that's it. Mr. How do you pronounce your name? Mr. Chuns? Thank you so much for the 2 months. I appreciate it. Thank you for the re-membership. And Vader, thank you so much for the 20 gifted. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my god. Hope everyone's been well. Big love. What are we doing? We're going to be going through the BTS of the 3D live that I made for the anniversary today. I wanted to show you guys just kind of like what I did in terms like the process of things and whatnot. I unfortunately can't really show you the back end stuff because I don't know how to do it and also not dox myself, because Wadded is weird where it's like it's technically one program but there's like 3 different windows that pop up. So I'll explain what I did with the Waterdo assets and stuff as we like go through and stuff like that. Well, actually, I'm a middle-aged white man. I'm not. I promise you, I'm not. Hospitals scare me. I'm used to them. I've been to hospitals quite a bit, so it's kind of just like, it's just another day. Although I did find out that, so the last time I got a CT was for my heart, and it was like a emergency situation, as in like I felt like I was having a heart attack and we couldn't pinpoint where it was coming from or like why it was happening. So they did a CT on me just to like see if they could find more information. So I was like delirious. And I also didn't pay for that one because I was in high school. But that was the last time I got a CT done. So this was the first time I got a CT done as like a adult that like, you know, pays for my own health insurance and like also pays for my co-pays and stuff. I didn't realize CTs were this expensive. I guess it's like a pretty extensive scan. So I just thought it was kind of like a hyper enlarged x-ray. I don't know. But yeah, CTs are like, apparently, I searched it up after I did my copay, because my copay was already $100. And I was like, $100 for a scan? 100 buckaroos? Damn! For just a copay? Like, that's crazy, you know? But I searched it up afterwards because I was like, how much is it like uninsured? Apparently, CTs can go for like above like $1,000 uninsured. It's crazy. I was like, wow. Glad I paid $100, you know? If you really think about it, I saved $900. So, girl math. Every time I hear CTs, I think crash outs and NFL headbutts. Is that a what? Where do you get crash out from CT? Where's the T? Can't stop listening to the new song. Can't wait for it to be on Spotify to add to my personal playlist. Okay, I have a little bit of bad news. I don't know exactly what's going on with that. Apparently there is some stuff with... I thought we had cleared it beforehand, but allegedly there might be some issues with uploading it onto Spotify and just music distribution services. So I might just be a YouTube only cover. We'll see what happens, I guess. I just work here. I thought everything was cleared. I asked for clearance like 4 or 5 months ago. So we'll see what happens. I just work here. 96.67 save thereabouts. Exactly, true. MRI is even worse. Well, the thing is, I used to be on like my parents' plan, right? Like back when I was in high school and stuff. And I guess I just didn't have to pay a copay. I don't know. Apparently we had a really good plan. It was like a PPO, and you paid like, I think like $300 a month or so. I don't freaking know. It was my parents' health insurance plan. I don't question what they pay for. So it was ended. I got an MRI in high school, and it ended up just being free, or it was. I didn't have to pay for it at least. I don't know if it was actually free. Maybe it got billed later on. IDK. Found Donut Hole on YouTube Music the morning after it aired. Oh, really? YouTube Music is a bit different though, I think, because actually I have no freaking idea. Guys, I just work here. I just give them my files and I'm like, here you go. Here's the protocol in which you guys asked for. Here's the things you need that you guys asked for. MRIs take forever. They don't take that long. Forever is a overstatement. I don't think they take that long. I got an MRI done twice actually. I got one done for my knee, and I got one done for, I forgot what else it was. I think there was something else. I got another one done for something else. The waiting maybe takes forever, and apparently multiple rooms. Yeah. I mean, the CT was super fast. I was in and out, you know. I've never heard a streamer say anything more that I relate to more than IDK. I just work here. Yeah, guys, I just work here. I follow protocol and I work here. That's about it. That's me. That's Yena Youngblood. My brother had one for his brain that took 90 minutes. Oh, maybe the brain ones take longer because there's like, you have to get more slices, right? Is that the one that MRIs? MRIs is like the slices, right? MRI imaging. You get like it makes like little I don't know how to describe it. It's like the one where like you can like basically see like through the top to the bottom of like the brain, but you see like each layer of like when you like see through it or something like that. CTs can also have slices? Oh, did not know that. I fell asleep during my MRI. Dude, it's kind of funny. Like, so I didn't understand the Reggie Rock meme until recently during the Pokemon game show that Poseidon hosted. And it was really funny because the first thing I thought, I didn't say it on the stream because I was like, I don't know if this is relevant for anyone else, but like the first thing I thought of was like, this sounds like an MRI machine. The do 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 wah, 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 like it sounds like an MRI machine. It's literally, that's what it sounds like. It was really funny because when I first got my MRI, the nurse was like, it's gonna sound like a really bad rave, and I was like, I've never been to a rave, nurse. I don't know what the frame of reference here is. I'm 16. Like I don't know what you're trying to reference here. I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm also very uncultured. Reggie MRI. Never thought about it like that. Wait, I know, it's kind of funny. It really sounds like Reggie Rock. Maybe that's where Pokemon pulled the sound from. It would be funny if they did. That'd be hilarious. MRIs are crazy though. They basically like put you into this hole. It's like a tube. It's very funny. Don't worry, it'll sound like Reggie Rock. You know what Reggie Rock sounds like? If I was a nurse, I would use that comparison. Let's look at this brain now. Reggie Rock, if you could please. Reggie Rock, do the honors. You go inside a hole? Yeah, you go into like, I don't know how to describe this. It's like a tube. I was It's like you just they put your entire body through this tube and then yeah, and then the Reggie Rock sounds happen and then you're done. It's a cylinder. Yeah, it's a cylinder with a hole, and then you put your whole body through it. And then you just stay in there for a while, and then the Reggie Rock sounds happen, and then you pull out, and then you're done with your MRI. Oh, it's a giant straw. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, it's a giant straw. Anyone who's watched House should know the machine. Are there a lot of MRIs in House? Although there's so more recently they've made MRI machines that like aren't as claustrophobic. Like it's a donut rather than a straw, if that makes sense. Like someone cut the straw into like a tiny piece, and then instead of like putting your whole body into it, it just images one section. Apparently it's safer too, because MRIs do have a lot of radiation, and it's not recommended. Like you shouldn't be getting an MRI every month, you know? You probably wouldn't be able to afford it either because it's so expensive. But donut hole! Oh my god! It all comes full circle. This is actually a ploy to advertise my new cover. Oh my god! So real. Do not bring metallic objects into an MRI room. Yes, that is one thing that like I'm scared of my life for, because okay, I don't have anything metallic on me. I don't even have piercings, right? But there's always that fear. It's like, what if I ate a piece of metal or something? I don't know. What if I ate a scrap of metal in the last meal and then it just flies out of my stomach and I die, you know? Like So for reference, MRIs are really, really magnetic. Like, I actually think that's what the M in MRI stands for. What does MRI stand for? Magnetic resonance imaging. Yeah, it is what the M in MRI stands for. But yeah, like I'm always like scared because it's a big gigantic magnet. And it uses like super, super strong magnetic force in order to image your body. And I'm like, what if, I don't know, I have a small piece of metal in my stomach and it just goes flying out of my stomach because of the MRI? How to get your teeth extracted. Oh god, don't say that. That's terrifying. That's so scary. Yeah, what if I ate a whole sheet of metal in my sleep and I didn't know? What? You never know. That's why people have sleepwalking issues. What if you developed a sleepwalking issue where you consumed a piece of metal when you consumed a tungsten cube? What if that wasn't a dream? What if I ate 1,000 ball bearings and I forgot? Exactly. You never know. How would you ever know? You purposely got kidney stones to get a CT scan so you can talk about MRIs in order to promote your cover. 2,000. I know. It was a ploy all along. You guys should have saw this coming. By the way, guys, check out Donut Hole. I released a new cover. Check the birthday site again for another gift. Oh my god, wait, why are there so many gifts for me today? Wow. You guys love me? Do you guys like me? Do you want me? What is the site called again? Is it Yena's birthday? Yes, it is Yena's birthday. What the fuck is this? Why is there a soundboard? What? What? What the heck? What the heck? Wait, hold on. Let me give me 1 second. I set this up with Waterdo already because I was gonna talk about like the behind the scenes stuff with Waterdo, but now I need to check out the soundboard. Do 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 do. Sorry, Reggie Rock noises. Do 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 do. Wow 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 wow. Me 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 me. There we are. The Yena soundboard. I would like to make this so it's cropped. Why is it not? Hello? What the frick? Okay. Does this work? Yes, there we are. What? There's so many sounds on here. I didn't even realize I made this many sounds. There's so many. Is sonic inflation on the soundboard? I don't think so. It's in no. What was that from? What was that even from? What was that even from? Hold on, I want to go through all of these.
Bitch-amation! Congratulations! You are now banned! Be kind to yourselves, but don't be kind to anyone who just rickrolled me. And I'll see you guys next time.
Oh, the bees! Oh, the bees!
大家好，我喜欢冰淇淋。
Wow, that's so clean. Maybe I should start streaming more without BGM, so you guys can take sound bites.
Give birth right now!
Don't do that. Don't. No. You should not do that.
Blah, 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 blah.
Wow, I make so many noises. Why do I make so many noises? Hi, Cersei. How you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. BGM is not a problem. Oh, really? Oh. Someone mixed these into a song? Yeah, can someone commission like one of those guys that like produces? Have you guys ever seen those like how Rosemi has the Rosemi sama that one run? Can someone commission someone to make like a I want a hyper pop Yena Youngblood remix that can play in like the beginning of my stream. These are your idol songs if someone clicks on you. Yeah, this is my NPC sound. Yep.
I said nothing. You can't prove it. You can't prove jack shit.
Why does it sound like that? Stream challenge. See how long you can stream and make it only using the soundboard. I mean, there's not a lot of actual words.
I'm so chill, guys. I'm so chill.
Oh, this is my birthday stream.
I've never been more chill. People come, clean as you go.
I believe that you can do whatever you want behind closed doors.
I can come inside you.
Whoa! Wow! Wow! What was the context for this?
Come. Oh, it's fucking cooked. It's so cooked. No, no. Currently, possibly committing a crime in all 50 states.
What? When? When was I committing a crime? I don't remember the context for like half of these, dude. That's real cursed. That is so cursed, dude.
Me go!
That was from the April Fool's stream. I think the deck quality matters just as much as the deck size.
Everyone say hi, Ass Destroyer.
What? Sure. Is that from like I don't know. What is the context of this? I don't remember any. Oh, the blue eyes. Oh, right. We named him Ass Destroyer. I forgot.
See, you just gotta not choke. Just don't choke.
Wait, no, don't clip that out of context. Don't clip that out of context. This is gonna be the entirety that this is the only button I'm gonna use like ever.
Asbestos. Asbestos.
Asbestos. What was I trying to say? Asbestos? Asbestos? What is it called? Asbestos.
Asbestos.
Thanks, chat. ESL moment. ESL moment. Excuse me? Fuck the government. God has favorites, and it's not me. That's true. God has favorites, and it's not. You know what happened today that actually proves that? So me, Hio, and DV, after working out, we got like these we got like these microwavable meals from this, like, it's like this meal prep store that's like nearby. And as I go to microwave it, my meal just slips out of my hand, and like half of it just falls onto the ground.
Done. Oh shit!
Oh, I know this one.
Jesus! There's a fire fucking happening!
Oh, look at me, my big strong arms. Bicep flex. Yeah. Oh my god, these are so funny.
Oh no, not Florida, man. Here, let me give you the full experience.
What's the full experience? What's do I want to know?
You just have to hold back your gag reflex.
What was I saying in context? Oh, it was gargling. It was gargling. Yeah, I was showing that people that I could gargle sing. Guys, this is not my best work. This is not my best work. That's a gif right there. That is a gif right there. I'm a girl succeeder, I promise. I'm a girl succeeder, guys.
Say goodbye to Yena Youngblood.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad. That's gross. Oh, that's funny. That's a good soundbite to use. Oh my god, I hate it here, dude. I fucking hate it here.
High five.
Oh, that's cute. Oh god. The high note from Palette. It actually genuinely feels like her like hips are gyrating. Whose? Whose am I referring to?
Why are you hitting yourself? Holy shit! And that's why you should kiss your homies.
You heard it here first, chat. And that's why you should kiss your homies. Oh, this is when I was recording the link noises.
Okay, fine, I'll do it. That's what happens when you idolize a creator! And if I die, I die, you know? Jarvis, jork it to the BPM of 220.
$220 is crazy. That's so fast.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that was from me side. I remember that moment. That was from me side.
He spreads my cheeks and he makes me scream. He's my number one daddy. Gotta make him cream.
Oh no, I can't stop it. Oh no, I can't. Oh god, I can't stop it. We don't need to hear the rest of that one.
I don't want to be known for that. Stop. What?
There's so many laughs here. It's a song. It's a song. It's a song that's a parody. I didn't make those lyrics up. It's just the lyrics of the song.
I've got the fucking lesbian fingers going on right now. Let me in, please. Grabs you by the throats. You don't listen here, bucko. It's your fault.
Whoa. Whoa, that was so aggressive.
I come live?
Oh, no.
I was just looking at her ass.
Whoa, crazy work. Whoa, crazy work.
Would management even allow me to do this?
No, the answer is no.
Does that mean something else?
Oh, that's cute.
And here we have the start of Mpreg.
Oh, young pups. Never change. I think my button ran out of power, actually. I still have it. I just think it's out of power.
Okay, no more feet for you guys.
I just want to be normal.
Listen, man, when it comes to VTubers, I actually think I am pretty normal and sane.
I still agree with that statement.
It's not boobs!
I don't know what the context for that is.
I don't think it's that hard.
No, please. Please, I'm not homophobic. That's so
Not like
funny.
this. It's like you're not straight. No, I'm not that old, guys. That's not what I meant.
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. I use this. I would use this very often.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Eating ass on stream?
What was the context for this? I don't even know, dude. No, please don't have that on the record. Don't have that on the record.
Hold up, guys. 1 second.
Oh, no.
Not to be parasocial, but like,
I beg your finest fucking pardon. I love that phrase. Oh, it's such a good phrase to use.
it's just so peak, bro. Next up, we have pegging. Guys, you have to choose from the song list. I cannot guarantee I know the song / if I have perms to sing it. If you do not pick from the list,
Yep. You have to pick from the song list, guys.
I pissed myself.
I don't know how to handle positive comments.
Wait, wasn't this from, like-
I'm used to getting bullied. I'm pretty sure this was actually just from the anniversary live. Was this not?
I'm out here raw dogging my streams, all right?
I do be raw dogging my streams.
Yes, when I get a bite, I will pull on my rod.
Specifically mine.
Yin has ran out of power. Need to recharge.
Oh yes, that's the scream. Wow, some of these are really recent then.
We don't talk about the September 3rd incident.
How about on September 3rd? What? What was September 3rd? Chat, remind me.
Have you guys considered being streamers? You guys should consider streaming. You guys are kind of funny. Size does
You
matter.
don't want to know the incident we don't talk about. Okay. Sure thing, guys.
My source? Me. Fuck you.
Wait, this is a good one. This is a really good bite. I
My
like
source?
this.
Me. Fuck you.
Patooey! No! Spit on you!
Sure.
It doesn't actually stick to me, unfortunately. We're inventing new subspecies here. Welcome in, everyone. Everything is super normal here, yes.
Please get a tattoo of me. That's not what I said. That's slander. That's not what I said. That's a terrible message to send.
Thank you very much for coming to a Yena Youngblood stream.
That's crazy. That's insane.
Oh.
By the power of the holy arcane, I release your inhibitions. Feel the rain on your skin.
For legal reasons, this is a joke. Tortilla?
I'm getting backdoored by 2 people and their mother. Okay, I do know the context for this one. I do know the context for this one. This was from Marvel Rivals. It was when I was getting heavy dived as a healer.
Amazing.
That's my Youngblood. I love my Youngblood.
Oh, this is very not good. Oh yeah, I forgot I was dealing with VTuber fans. Oops.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
What doesn't kill you might try again.
Blue Love, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, Raiders. Hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. Happy hump day. We haven't gotten to the 3D live stuff yet if you are here for that. There were some anniversary gifts that were given a little bit later than the date of the anniversary, so I'm looking through them right now. They're really funny though. They're really freaking funny. Vader, thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Vader. No! What's going on? What's happening? What? What?
In fact, I'm actually a white girl.
No.
You heard it here first,
No,
folks.
that's wrong. That's wrong. You can't prove it. I started collecting my white hairs, and I have a little jar of them now.
Why am I this type of streamer? Why?
I agree. Why? I do, in fact, wipe my ass. Why did I say it like that? I do, in fact, wipe my... It sounds like the guy that does the princess. Yena Youngblood does, in fact, wipe her ass.
Whoa, a horse? I've never seen one of those.
You can,
a horse?
wait, you can,
I've never seen one of those.
you can hear Cersei's little exhale at the very end there.
Whoa, a horse? I've never seen one of those. Ah, shit, a woman! Ah, shit, a woman! Ah, shit, a woman!
Yeah, that's scary. Thick fat Wurmple. Thick fat Wurmple. It's just that simple. Yahoo! Let's go!
Yena self-cessed. Make it real.
It's cooked that you know me by my exhale. I can tell. There's an accent to it.
Yena Youngblood desu. Yena beam.
That was also from the anniversary stream. I remember. Well, guys, if you guys ever want to clip Yena out of context and you think there's a funny soundboard effect, you can now submit sounds at is it Yena Youngblood's birthday.com/soundboard. This website seems to be becoming like this very extensive thing here. But if you're interested in if it's Yena Youngblood's birthday, this website will give you the answer. It is incorrect, but it will give you the answer. It will give you a answer, one might say. Surprised there's no sick nasty sound bit. Oh, true. I do say sick nasty a lot. I'll repost my gift for you too. Oh, crap. Yeah, let me actually go ahead and sorry. Reggie Rock noises. Every single time I'm gonna be like just sitting here making noises, I'm gonna be like, oh, it's Reggie Rock. Do 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 do. Wow 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 wow. Okay, what's the best way to send this? Maybe a GIF? Maybe I do GIF. Happy birthday, boss. Thanks, guys. It's not my birthday, but I appreciate the sentiment. But just so you know, it's not my birthday. In case that was confusing. I know the website says otherwise, but just so you know, it's not my birthday. But the website. Okay? Do you trust everything on the internet? I'm sorry to break it to you, but not everything on the internet is true. It's a sad reality. Why would the website lie? Yes? Quick! Hobgoblin, edit the website to say that everyone should give me $1 million right now. Everyone on planet Earth needs to give me $1 million right now. Where is... How do I do a GIF? Is it like this? I want to show the GIF. Is it this? Yes. Does this work? Oh, yeah. Check that out. It's so cool looking. Vader! Vader, thank you for the 50 gifted. I appreciate it. Don't actually give me $1 million. I made the number high, so it was very clear that it was a bit. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Oh my god, Issa getting the gifted is crazy. Oh, man. Yeah, check this out. Look at this. Isn't this cool? This is so sick. I don't know where I would ever use this. I think this would be a cool, like, bumper sticker, though. One down. 999,999 more dollars to go. Hold on. I don't think it showed up on here because I was covering it. Hold on. Let me replay this. There you go. Thanks, Anon, for the $1 tip. I appreciate it. I only have 0.00001 of 1 million. Sorry, boss. No, guys, it was a bit. It was just to prove a point, and you don't actually have to give me money. It's fine. I appreciate it, JP. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super. He's really the grainicider of the young pups. Man, I really said purge the greenless. I mean, hey, man. It is a pretty color. Green is a pretty color. There's still image versions, boss. They're easier to use, as such as Twitter/Discord profile banner pictures. My banner picture is wildfire right now. Maybe I'll switch it to Oh, actually, there's 2 different color graded ones. That's cool. This is really cool, though. If anyone wants to use this as their own banners, you are more than free to. You're more than welcome to. Green is not a creative color, and neither is this joke. That's an old-ass reference. Are there people in this chat who don't know that reference, actually? Green is not a creative color. Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. It's
My contribution to the $1 million fund.
Oh, thanks, Toph. I appreciate it. Thank you for the $13 tip. I appreciate it. Don't hug me, I'm scared. Yeah, it's a pretty old reference. Green is not a creative color. Not the 13 again. He's scheming, man. Toph is scheming. He's like, if I embed the number 13 enough into Yena's brain, eventually she'll play it. Subliminal message. Exactly. See? He knows it himself. Vintage meme. Is it vintage? How old is Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared? Oh, 2011. Yeah, that's pretty old. Actually, what is considered vintage? How old does something have to be vintage? It has to be at least 20 years old to be vintage. Not quite there yet. Still got another 10 years. Well, actually, still got another 5 years. 6 years? 6 years. No, 20 years is vintage. 20 years is vintage. Snowy's that old, right? It feels like it just came out. No, it's that old. I feel like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared was like the blueprint for like Poppy Playtime, Amanda's Adventure, Amanda the Adventurer, FNAF. It feels like very much so the blueprint of like the mascot horror genre. Oh, FNAF. Retro is 25 years. Oh. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is vintage? No, not yet. So you still got 5 more years. You still got 5 more years. Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day was released 21 years. Okay. Well then. You know what? Where's the soundboard? Where's the soundboard?
Patooey! No! Spit on you!
Is there another one that could work for this? Oh, I don't have like a fuck you on here. Boss, are you vintage? Am I at least... yes, I am at least 20 years old. Absolutely. Oh my god. I don't even remember... Oh god, I don't even... I don't even remember what it was like to be 20, dude. It's been that long. Bucko? Oh, like you listen... Oh, you listen here, Bucko? Oh, that's a good one, actually. Where is Bucko? Wait. Is it not on here? I don't see Bucko. You listen here, Bucko. Add that as a soundbite. 3D Yena looking like she's doing the Arona dance. Insert bringing sexy back. Oh, this is just the pose that I did for the screenshot that I took. Yeah, let me show you guys. Whoa! Look, it's the crowd. It's the young pups. Actually, no, it's just default PNG of crowd cheering. Whoa, it's like you're actually in the audience. Wait, I should have used this POV. Damn. Wait, this POV kind of goes hard. It's like you're actually in the audience. There's too many females in the crowd to be us. Hey, we got a lot of girl pups. Girl pups, rise up! Girl pups! We need the representation. But yes, yeah, this is just the pose that I had for the screenshot that I took because I just got hand tracking like yesterday. I just got my hand tracking gear yesterday, and I was like, oh man, this would have been nice. This would have been nice to have for the performance. You guys might have noticed during the live concert that I didn't have hand tracking, and that's because ReboCap doesn't support hand tracking, so you need like a separate thing for that. But now I have hand tracking, so I can finally use my fingers. Don't add that. Oh, I'm so hyper conscious now. I am so hyper conscious. I'm like, can that be taken out of context? Like, it was great. Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's just a little bit awkward because like I can't move my hands in using just ReboCap. So like my hands are perpetually stuck as like I look like a Lego character, you know, where like the hands are perpetually stuck in like the little claw shape. Except mine are just perpetually stuck in the default hands extended palm facing forward shape. Yena Lego Blood. That's me. That's me, Yena Lego Blood. You can really use your fingers now. Okay. Okay, now you're just making it weird. Now you're just making it weird. I forgot actually to also look at Sly's gift. Hold on one second. Sly also gave a gift. Sly, does this have music? I'm scared. It does have music. I'm scared. I feel like it's going to copyright my stream. Can you get them unstuck in the Lego pose? That'd be kind of cute. What do you mean? My hands? It's from a game? Doesn't make it safe. Surprisingly does not make it safe. There have been games that have DMCA struck their streamers before. I do not want to risk it. I'm scared. Sega is actually a big offender of that, actually. Yeah. Sega is a big offender of that. Let me see if I can do this without audio. Let's see. If I do this, and then I do... Nope. Oh, okay. There we are. I muted it. And then fifth screen. Wait, this is so cute. What the heck? Wow. Wait, this is like a whole freaking animation. This is so silly. What the heck? I love this. This is adorable. Go, white girl, go. Also, Uebagi, thank you so much for the $5 super. And Toph, thank you for the $2 super. Vader's fave band is Green Day. No, more like Green Month. Because memberships last a month. For context, the OG... Let me see. I don't know what the OG is either, so... PNG guy dancing. What the fuck is this? What is this? PNG guy dancing. Hold on, I'm waiting through an ad. What the heck? This is so funny. That's so funny. It's just a PNG guy dancing. I don't know what to say. I mean, no, you're right. That's true. I don't know what I expected. It's a PNG guy dancing. That's so funny. That's so funny. Oh, man. The Greys are not dead yet. It's okay, guys. You guys are still loved and appreciated. Exactly what it says on the tin? Yep. Yep. My fault. My fault for expecting anything different. All right. Okay, let's get into the meat of today. I wanted to show you guys exactly how this was done. It actually is really, really simple. I don't really think you even... So I have Waterdo Pro, but that's just because the company has like a deal with Waterdo and we get Waterdo Pro. But you don't actually need Waterdo Pro, I don't think, in order to make this work. There are some things that like are nice if you have it, like as in... I think you get to use like a bit of a higher rendering system. But honestly, I didn't even use a higher rendering system because my computer couldn't handle it. My computer was like, nope, it's too much. It's too much rendering. I cannot do it. We've stopped 3D Yena Youngblood through the power of Star Platinum. Zawardo. I know, I've been holding this pose the entire time while I've been talking to you guys, actually. This is actually live. Yes, I am actually doing this pose right now. But yeah, so it's really simple. So I have a couple of different camera angles, as you can see. Oh, whoa, what the heck? Why is this one like this? There we are. Oh, actually, let me go back to default pose on my character real quick. Oh, and let me put some music on in the background. Do I have a BGM? Do I have a BGM on here already? I think I do from this scene. Media source. Yes. Oh, sorry. Oops. By the way, October wallpaper should be coming out soon. I just got the sketch back for it today. Or not the sketch, but I got the render back for it today. I just haven't gotten the final file yet. All right. Let me go ahead and do animations. Let's go back to default. Oh God, running Waterdo and VTube Studio and OBS is woof. It's taking up a lot of my GPU. Okay, yeah. So I have a couple different camera angles, and you can just add camera assets like yourself through Waterdo. Like there, you can just add more assets and you can just move the camera to where you want it to be. It's very simple. I just have a bunch of different ones. This is a test one, so this is for me to just like look around and stuff. Please don't explode. I'll try my best not to. Do my darndest. But yeah, there's a lot of different camera angles, and basically what I did was I just filmed a bunch of different times. Okay, actually, let's start with the stage. I think maybe that's the big one first. So I downloaded this stage from, I downloaded this stage from, I exploded. I downloaded this stage from just Waterdo Workshop. There's a lot of different things you can download at Waterdo Workshop. If you want to just look at, if you go to Steam and you just go to Waterdo, there's like a bunch of different environments and characters and props and like plugins and stuff. There's so much stuff. There's so many things. Like it's a wild west out here, and you can find like the most random. You can find the most random props and random backgrounds. Like for example, I'm scrolling right now, and you ever wanted to be a Hornet Silksong? You can now with Hornet Silksong prop. As I add this prop, oh god, it's chugging. Oh god, it's chugging. As I add this prop into Hornet what? Did I spelled this wrong? Silksong. There we go. Where is it? Transform attached to Yena. Where is it? Why is it not attaching to Yena? What? Oh, it's just really tiny. Oh, it's just really tiny. Look, I am now Hornet Silksong. And it's just that easy. Human body bone. Head. Where'd it go? What? Oh, okay, well, now it's gone forever, actually. Oh no, it's just behind me. There it is. Let's move it forward a little. Oh, that's up. Forward. Z axis. There you go. There we go. And now I'm Hornet Silksong. Guys, I'm starting to think she's not Hornet. What? Oh my god. Terrifying. Hornet Hong... Hornet Hong... Hornet Hong Blood? Isa! Hi, Isa. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. You're just in time for my Silksong debut. I'm now Hornet Silksong. Oh yeah, Isa, you got sniped with a sub earlier. Congratulations. So funny. We were like, oh my god, another mod has entered the greens. Thank you so much for the raid, Isa. I appreciate it. Welcome in, everyone. For those who don't know who I am, my name is Yena. I'm the big bad hyena from Chroma Shift. And today we're walking through some BTS scenes of how I made my most recent 3D live. I did a 3D live recently that I produced under 24 hours. It probably could have been better if I didn't produce it under 24 hours, but you know how the cookie crumbles. I'm a little quazy. I originally was just gonna do like a 3D karaoke and just like, you know, make it with a different background. And then I was like, huh, you know what would be really funny? I want to do what those girls at Hololive do. You know, I want to do a 3D live. I want to do that. So I did it. Congrats on being in the new Hollow Knight. Thanks, man. It's a really big breakthrough role for me, actually. Yeah, but why make things simple, right? Why make things simple? Because that's just so boring, you know? So... yeah, there's a lot of different things you can buy. Not buy, sorry. You can just download from Steam Workshop. There's so many different environments. Like, I could actually show you guys right now, actually, as well. Like... this is actually a really good way to move us to our first, I guess, setup thing. There's so many different environments. Like, there's so many different environments. Like, for example, let's do... I don't know. Oh, crap. Oh, frick. I'm sorry. I have a bunch of URP environments, which is not exactly the same thing as... hold on. The stage is gone. Where's my environments? Here it is. Like, for example, what if I wanted to be Christmas? It's now Christmas. Congratulations. Yeah, we haven't even passed Halloween yet. I don't wanna laugh for Christmas. You best believe I will be using this stage for a Christmas concert. Oh, you best believe. And then look at this. I can even get a Christmas stage. Chris. Oh, nope. Never mind. I think this is just snow. Snow! Look! There, it's snowing now! The magic of technology! Oh my god. She's thawing. It's happening. Mariah Carey isn't so far away. The Hornet mask stays on during the Christmas concert. Yeah, like there's a lot of different things you can, like for example, I can even add a, I think I have the young pup as a prop here actually. I can be, oh! I'm rebranding, guys. I'm rebranding. Moo. Cow jump scare. Like I could even what do I have? Oh no, the Yena Pinata. Oh, the Yena Pinata is a URP. Okay, I'm not gonna get into this stream because this is like way above like any beginner Watedo user's pay grade. There's like different textures you can use in Watedo. One's called like URP. There's like it's also called Nilotune sometimes, and then there's like the regular Mtune like default texture rendering that like Watedo uses from like Unity, that just pulls stuff off of Unity. And then I don't really know how it works either. I follow the Watedo handbook. That's about it. But yeah, if the texture isn't right, it'll show up as pink like this. Look, I kind of have an ox on my head. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of props downloaded, but yeah, there's a lot of things you can get. Like, oh, nope, that's okay. That's also URP. This is also URP. Wooden crate. Yep. So many things you can get. Bread. I can be a ghost. Oh, spooky. Spooky. Oh, spooky. That's all to say that there's just a lot of things that you can get. There's just a lot of things you can download. It's all like for free. And if it's on Steam Workshop, it's like allowed to be used on stream and whatnot. But yeah, so that's cool. And then of course you have your different stages and stuff as well, like your different backgrounds. Like I don't even have to be at Christmas. I could go to the first take. Oh, never mind. This is a URP stage. Never mind. Okay. Oh, no, never mind. I can go to the first take. Except it's a little janked because I have other props on here. So it's a little... Oh, the ghost is still here too. Oops. Yena presenting this to us like it's like a failing tech demo. Kind of does feel that way, yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of places you can go to. There's a lot of different scenes. There's a lot of different... Oh, God. Okay, this is the sunflower fields, except nothing works because it's URP. Does this work? What is this? Nothing. Just green. Oh, wait. No, oh, wait. Nope. It's... Nope. Yeah, nothing. Anyways, that's all to say that there's a lot of different backgrounds. We're just gonna use this for our purposes because we need to stage back. Stage. Yeah, here we go. We're just gonna use this for our purposes because it doesn't really matter. But you can choose a lot of different backgrounds. It's just a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff out there. Okay, let me get rid of the ghost. Sorry, there's so many things. All right, yes. So, that's how you set up your environment. And then I just added in some props. I added in these TVs. These weren't originally here. And I can also remove them. And I added in these TVs. They're pretty cool. And I also added in a little screen. It's called a screen in Watedo. And this allows me to play videos. I basically just transformed it so that it was behind this screen texture. And it just, like this one specifically is made to work in this way where you can like, for lack of better words, like kind of overlay something on the screen to have it work. And then I just cropped it, as you can see. Just cropped it. Very simple. It's just a little crop. And then you can play this in the background. It's very cool. But yeah, so this was just... Oh, crap. There we go. This is just cropped. It's just the video that plays in this thing, but it's like... It just, in this environment, it'll stay here. Like, it won't, like, move with your cameras, if that makes sense. Like, it's playing as, like, a 3D object, almost. Like, in this screen area. So that makes it so even if I, like, switch cameras and stuff, like, if I do, you know, it follows it. It follows the screen. It's pretty cool. Really sick. Yeah, that's how I got the visualizer up there. Just a little, you know, just a little thingamajiggy that goes into the environment. Very simple. And then, this is the cool part. So, I don't know if there's a better way of doing this. There might very well be a better way of doing this. I wouldn't be surprised if there was. I don't know what the better way is. But this is how I did it. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop playing this over here. So I used this asset on Wado called a motion recorder. The motion recorder basically, for lack of better words, allows you to record motion. There's really just no other way to explain it. So basically, I just have to hit start recording on my end. And then I can go to my character, per se, and I'll be like, I want my character to be doing California Girls. California Girls, we're undeniable. Daisy Dukes, we've got it unlocked. Right, whatever. Cool. Okay. Now I stop having her do California Girls. Now she's T-posing. And then we go back to our motion recorder. And then we hit stop recording. We save this as a file. Test. I'll just tell it test. And then, when you select... oh, sorry. You can then go to another asset called Motion Player. Motion Player will then allow you to use the motion data that you just recorded and then play it back again. So there's a little bit of dead motion in the very beginning, but anytime now. Yeah, there you go. Whoa! Now she's doing California Girls again. But this time I didn't have to manually click on it. It just did it because it was the recorded motion. And then she'll go into T-pose because I had her go into T-pose. And yep, there it goes. And that's it. And so basically what I did was I played every single song. How do I explain this? So I have my trackers on, right? I hit record motion and then I go to my screen and then I like count myself down with my hands. I do like a 3, 2, 1 with my hands. And then I hit play on my screen asset that plays the video in the background along with the music. And then I just did a lip sync. I just danced a performance to the video behind me. And it was just improv. Like, I didn't choreograph it or anything. It was just, you know, whatever felt right. Just kind of fucking around, find out kind of deal, you know? I just improv. That was it. You know, I just like, you know, played the music and then lip sync to it. And then I just did stuff. Yeah, I just made up choreography on the spot. It wasn't really choreography. It was just, I don't know, what movements that gave stage presence, you know? Yeah, it's just, you know, freestyle. But it's just like, it's not really dancing. It's just more so performing a song. And then I have my webcam, not webcam. I have my iPhone, much as how I have it set up for live 2D tracking, like right now. It's just like on a little arm at my computer. And then I have like my table raised up to like better match my face to when I'm standing. And then I just record. I mean, there's actually some parts, if you guys go back to the 3D Live, you'll notice that like my lip tracking desyncs. And that's because I either do a turn or like I cover my face for a bit and it can't catch my like face tracking in time to like retrack my mouth. And that's because the phone can only capture what it sees, right? So it can't capture stuff like when I hide my face by turning or like behind my hands and stuff like that. So that makes it so that the lip syncing isn't 100% great. There are ways, however, this is like really complex, and I haven't tested this out myself, so I don't know how easy it is. But there are ways if you export. Oh God. If you export the animation for the actual performance into a .am, which is a AMIN, and then you record another animation of you lip syncing, you can then go into Unity. You can then go into Unity and combine the two together. And then you can re-export that, put it back into Waterdo, and then have it so that it's both, synced up. But then you have to also sync up the lip tracking with your actual body movements and stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot. So the way that I did it was basically I just recorded my face tracking with my phone. I recorded body tracking with my ReboCap, and I just did it one shot, and you guys can see it actually. So actually, I'll show you guys. Let's just use Donut Hole as an example because it's already here. This is something I think I know how to fix this, but I haven't worked this out personally yet. But this is, my model gets a little bit floaty because the tracking offsets you a little. I don't know how to explain it. It offsets you a little bit, so like it gets a little bit floaty like this. So download the what? Don't worry about it. If you're not producing a 3D live, it doesn't matter. Just know it's impressive, and that I'm very cool, and that you should sub to Yena Youngblood. If you're not producing a 3D live, you don't have to understand how this works. If you are producing a 3D live, I'm sorry, because I don't really know how to explain this in a way that makes sense. It was a lot of just, okay, yeah, I think this will work. I guess I'll try this out. And then it just happened to end up working. But yeah, so my model is a little bit floaty right now because when you record ReboCap, sometimes it'll offset your height a little bit. You just have to adjust it within Waterdo. It's not that hard. You just go to your you just go into your character and then you bring down the y-axis a little bit. Oh, that's up. Oh, to the moon. I'm kidding. So you just bring it down to foot level. Just match up where the feet are on the ground relatively. Doesn't have to be exact.
We're going up, it's our moment. Together we're glowing. Gonna be golden. Ow! Up with our voices.
Richard-Jan, thank you so much for the Young Pup membership. I appreciate it. Welcome into the Young Pups. Thank you so much for the membership. Use your finger on that like button while you're while you're at it. I can't read. I have dyslexia. Yena was leaving to go to her home planet and save her people. What's my home planet? Who are my people? I thought you were my people. I thought Young Pups were my people. What happened? Are you guys not my people? Do you guys hate me? Don't answer that. I'll cry. Don't answer that. But yeah, so I'm gonna just show you guys an example. But as you can see here, I'm just gonna play the motion first. So this was me counting down. You see what I mean? I do like a hand motion of like a 3, 2, 1. And then I press play on the 1. And then it just has my motion. That's it. So this has no music, nothing else, no visualizer. It's just the motion. This is just the motion. So this is the POV if Yena Youngblood was dancing on stage like nobody was watching for rehearsal. And I have different motions for every one of these dances. So every one of these performances I have different motions for. But you can see me counting it down, like I do the 3, 2, 1. And that's how I know on my post-editing side to press play on the visualizer. So I know what the delay is. It's kind of like a podcast, like where you like have multiple people recording multiple different tracks and you have to like sync it up to some extent. You do like a 3, 2, 1 clap kind of thing to like sync up the claps, and then that way it feels like the voices are synced up together. The little hand switch as you think, oh no, this pose is better. Did I do that? I think I did, yeah. I think this is the one where I was like, oh yeah. No, it's this way. Oh yeah. I switched my hand. I was like, oh no, this hand is better. This hand kicked up is so much better than the other hand. Do Gangnam Style? I mean, I can with a preset motion that I found on Water Workshop. But yeah, so this is just the motion. So like I have recordings for everything. That was Kickback, this is Last Laugh. And then this is Red Wine Supernova. Stellar. So after recording my motion, so I recorded my motion to the song, if that makes sense. So like basically I hit motion record, start, and then I counted myself down, hit my video that played on the screen and also had my audio on 1. And then after I finished recording, you can actually see me like finish recording, and then like I like end in my ending pose. And then I end my ending pose, and then I get up and I go back to my computer and I hit stop recording. It's really funny. But you can see, okay, so this is one thing I will say I will warn people about if per se you are wanting to do this. Like with ReboCap, there is drift. There is really, really bad drift. I have found out ways to move to minimize that drift, as in I have found that if I slide my feet in certain directions, or like if I hop in a certain way, sometimes I can reset my offset. But you can tell through some of my motions. Actually, let's see. I think Last Lap was really obvious. Like let's see. You'll see when it jumps to the start again as to how bad the offset was. Oh, actually, no, this one wasn't bad at all. Was it Kickback? Maybe it was Kickback. No, it wasn't Kickback either. Was it Youngblood? I just remember one of these being really bad, where it was like the offset was like so far. Is it this one? I think it was that one. Well, in any case, I don't know. I was delirious, dude. I like spent, I think it was from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. I spent 6 straight hours recording motions, because not only did I have to record these, I also had to record the like in-between song portions, like the parts where I was like narrating as to like not narrating, commentating as to like what song I just did, and then like, oh, what's the next song, doing a little like flavor talk, whatever, you know, like making it feel a bit more like live and whatnot. So I spent about 6 hours recording just motions. That was just motions. That doesn't include the time I spent actually mixing all of these, because I already had most of the vocals for all of these songs, which is really good, because most of these songs I had already done before in the past, but I had to mix them for a live mix. So it didn't like, I didn't have to do too much work. It was mostly just cleanup and a little bit of like you know, EQ, mastering, and then add reverb, and that was it. But I mixed everything earlier in the day, made the videos, and I spent 6 hours recording all the motions. Dumb question, is there bloopers? Nah, I deleted everything. I mean, there are like some test things I did, I think this was a test one. This was for... Which one was this for? I don't remember. This was for Stellar, I think. I actually can't tell. Yeah, this is for Stellar. And I think at some point in the middle of this, I didn't like the way that I did something, and I just gave up. Like I said, this was all improv. Like, this is all just like me being like, all right, this feels right. This feels somewhat correct. And I was like, I didn't like that. Let's restart it. Wait, movement tech. True. What is this, actually? What is this? This is a full recording of something. I don't even know what song this is for. Actually, let me see it. Beginning. Is this also for Stellar? I can't tell. A woman who gives up when things don't work by Oshi. Well, the thing is, I can't go in and post and then re-edit it or clean it up, you know? I can't, like, splice motions together. So if it doesn't work, then I just start over, you know? I didn't give up. I just started over. This is for Stellar, yeah. Damn, why did I get rid of this one? I don't know why I didn't use this one. This isn't bad. There was a point, though, I will say, when I was recording motion data, where I was just like, I was dying. Like, I was like, this is so much work and energy. And I truly, at one point, was like, I'm not going to be able to finish this. There's no way. I don't think I can finish this. Because, like, despite this only being 6 songs, right? I probably did maybe, like, 4 to 7 takes of each song. And this is like, it's still movement. It's still pretty high energy movement, you know? So I was very tired by the end of this night. I was so freaking exhausted. I was so sweaty. Like, oh my... Dude, I think I raised the temperature of my house by like 3 degrees because of how much I was like, how much body heat I was exuding off. Did you think about the choreo on the spot? Yep. It was just all improv. It was all improv. I didn't have time to learn choreography. I was like, I'm just gonna do what feels right. Well, okay, I will say, I think I have a little bit of experience in this field. I used to dance in dance ciphers back in New York when I was in college. For those who don't know, a dance cipher is like, it's kind of like a song cipher. I don't know if that actually helps at all. I don't know if people know what a song cipher is, but basically, people will bring like jukeboxes to like the subway stations, and then it's just a free-for-all. Like, you're allowed to request songs. You can jump in to go, like, you know, do a little bit of a segment of a dance, and then you jump out, let someone else jump in, kind of deal. But it's really fun. I used to do dance ciphers all the time just because I really enjoyed dancing. I don't think I'm great at it. I mean, I'm not like a pro or anything, you know. I did a little bit of K-pop choreography back when I was in college, a little bit of dance ciphers here and there, but like, I'm not like trained. Doing it under 24 hours really up to difficulty. Oh yeah. If I had a bit more time, I think I really would have liked to add in some better facial tracking, because it did ruin the, I guess, like, immersion of it a little bit at times, because my lips just weren't moving while I was singing. How many times did you accidentally bang your hands? Oh, quite a few, actually. I knocked over a few things by accident while I was recording motion data. But yeah, so let's go back to Donut Hole here. But yeah, let me show you guys how I synced it up, because this is basically, so okay, now we're getting into actually recording. So we finished like, or sorry, we're getting to actually producing the live. We've recorded our motions, we have our performances done, and we're now ready to actually record different shots. So what I did basically was I took a couple of still shots. Like for example, this shot, you know, I took this shot, I synced up my screen and my motion data, did the whole 1, 2 of the 3, 2, 1, and then I press play. Da na na da 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 ba 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 da 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 da, and I would just record this. This is what I would record on OBS. I would just record this, and I would just sit here and wait for it to finish recording, and that was it. I just sat here and I just watched it as it recorded on OBS with the music and the screen and everything, and I just. So this is when I was eating dinner. Was there music playing while you were dancing? Yes. Yes. So I was able to hear the music while I was dancing. And that allows me to, I react accordingly for what motions I want to do and stuff. And obviously, like, if I were to actually be recording this for, like, the performance, I would have the sound on. But I don't have the sound on right now just because I think it's gonna get struck. Well, I don't think it's gonna get struck, but I think it's gonna demonetize my video. I believe so, at least. Because I think, technically, Donut Hole is still shared content. So, I don't have it playing right now, just because of that reason. But, hopefully no tangled wires. Actually, no wires. I didn't use wires at all. Because I wasn't using my headphones. I was just using my, my speakers from my computer. But yeah, so I would record this, right? And that's cool and all. And then, like, after recording this, I would stop everything. Stop the video. Stop the motion player. Then go to a different camera angle. Like this one. Like, I was like, oh, let's do a side view or something. I don't know. Or maybe this one. Let's do a... Oh, nope. That's the same one. This one. Yeah, let's do like a side view like this. Where it's stationary and it doesn't follow the character. And then I would do the same thing again. Click the motion player. Click the countdown. I sync it. I record it again. In this framing this time. I know the pain of rewatching the same scene but recording them in different angles or rewatching stuff to make sure everything is hopefully working fine. Yep. That was basically the most time-consuming part. The editing wasn't even that hard. It was just editing to the beat, changing cameras during appropriate parts that I felt matched up with the music. And that was it. So I would record this and then finish recording that, sit through another 4 minutes of that. And then this is additional. You don't technically need to do this. I got a blueprint off of Booth that allows me to have orbiting cameras. It was really cheap. It was like 800 yen. But this allows me to do this. Whoa! And now I have moving cameras. So now I just did this again. The same thing. Just click the motion player. Countdown 3, 2, 1. Click the screen recorder. And there you go. Now there's moving cameras. And then I recorded one of these. And then I just spliced them all into Premiere Pro and then exported it. And there you go. There's a concert. And that's it. That's really it. It's not that complicated. Oh, and then there's an effect that's missing here, but I had a mirror effect that I can activate. But it's really resource intensive, so I turned it off because I was scared it might blow up my PC. And then I just put all these clips into Premiere Pro, added the sound, spliced them in the ways that I wanted them to look, added the little cool Yeniversary hashtag and the little song labels, And then I exported. And then I finished. And then I performed. And that was it. But yeah, I think the plus of doing it this way, I don't know if there's a better way to do this. There honestly might be. Very much well might be a better way of doing this. But I think the plus of doing it this way is that you get to record different shots multiple times. And then if you're not satisfied with it, you don't have to do the dance again. Like, you don't have to re-record the dance. You already have the motion data, and then you can sync it up with the music and with the visualizers, and then it's you know, easy peasy. You just have to do it once. But yeah, so that is how I produced my 3D Live in 24 hours. So I started around, I think, 12 p.m. that day. It was about 3 hours of editing all the songs myself, like mixing them for live mixes and whatnot, doing the cleanup work and then timing stuff, etc., etc. Leveling out the volume so they all kind of sound the same, EQing them so they all kind of... Oh, by the way, actually, fun fact, I don't know if you guys realized, but basically, I don't think no. Red Wine Supernova was recorded on an NT1. Stellar was recorded on an SMV75. Youngblood was recorded on NT1. Last Laugh was recorded in a studio. Kickback was recorded on my SM7B. And then Donut Hole was recorded on my NT1. So there was quite a few different microphones that were used for the vocals that were used in this concert. So I had to actually spend the time to EQ them to be sounding a little bit more closer to each other, because the sound was pretty apparent in terms of like the microphone difference. So I did that for 3 hours, and then I took like a lunch break, I think. I then started recording motion data around I think 6 p.m. Recorded motion data basically, and I mixed for 3 hours. I edited videos for 2 hours. So I made the videos for 2 hours. I started recording motions at 6, finished at 12 a.m. Edited half of the actual live until 3 a.m. that day, and then edited the rest of the live basically down to the buzzer. Finished and exported it at 2:30 p.m. on the day of showing this. So it was truly a last-minute project. Did you drink water? I drink water. I drink water. I also had food. I took care of myself, even though it was a very stressful day. There definitely was a point where I was like, I am not finishing this. Oh, there's no freaking way. Like, I don't think I can do it. But I pulled through. I pulled through. This is my issue. I'm a very good planner, I think. Like, I am very good at knowing my capacity and knowing what I can do within a certain amount of time. However, I also am the type of person to like have ideas strike while I'm working on projects. And then I'm like, I can do it, right? I can fit this in, surely. So, yeah, that is what happened with this one. But yeah, that's the 3D Live. I don't got much more. I did do it. Give me 24 hours, you have 12 bets. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it though. I think after I want to like one day do this with other people. I don't know how it's gonna work with other people yet, because I feel like coordinating that would be so rough. One day I think it would be cool to do this with other people, but like I don't know if I have the capacity to do that alone, like myself. I think I would need like a staff member or like someone to help me with like recording the motions and stuff like that. I can do the producing stuff myself, like the actual post compositing. Like I can do that myself. But in terms of actually recording the motions, I think it'd be a lot harder. Definitely not in 24 hours. Oh no, never again. Never again. I definitely think this was the project. This is a project that I would say cut it the closest in terms of me not being able to handle it, if that makes sense. Because usually I am a hyper vigilant planner, like in the sense of I give myself so much extra time for everything. But like this was definitely the closest project I had to not being able to complete. But I did it. I still completed it. But yeah, that's how I produced my 3D live. Look forward to the Christmas live, I guess. Question mark? Maybe. Hopefully not done in 24 hours. I definitely think I want to try making sure lip syncing is a bit more proper on the Christmas live. Oh, and I also have hand tracking as well. That's super exciting. Guys, what should I sing for my Christmas live? What are some songs you guys think would fit for... Oh, Snow Halation! Can I sing Snow Halation? Snow Halation has a dance too, right? Maybe I'll learn the choreography. Is the 3D live part the 1-year anniversary stream? Yes, it was that one. It's at the very end. 届けて切なさいは名前を Yeah, maybe I'll actually learn the dance. Maybe I'll learn the choreography. Take it another notch higher, you know? Ooh, Jingle Bell Rock is a good one. Yeah. Of course we need to do All I Want for Christmas Is You. I mean, I have to de-thaw. What if... Yena Youngblood de-thaws? Wait, guys, we're cooking content right now. Yena Youngblood de-thaws. Christmas concert. And I can actually make this like pretty extensive now too. Baby, It's Cold Outside featuring Cersei. Well, that's an issue because like, okay, again, I don't know how to do this with multiple people. I genuinely don't know if the way that I'm doing it is possible to do with multiple people, because the issue is then there's gonna be latency. Like even if I was on a Discord call with her, right? And I was like, hey, do these steps, record this motion and then send it to me. There's latency on Discord, and then there's latency on my end streaming to her for like referencing the music. So it's just, oh, it would be so difficult. VR chat, I have no idea how to use VR chat, and at this point I'm too scared to ask. Like I VR chat intimidates me. I don't know what's going on there. Go spend Christmas with Cersei? See, that poses a different issue, because as I found out with Lisa, you can't use 2 Rebo caps in the same room. Because it uses magnetic sensors, and the sensors interact with each other, making it so that everyone just can't use tracking. Remember, Lisa had to go to my closet. Lisa had to go to my closet to do the 3D collab with me. Ding dong merrily on high, but get an entire choir for it. Ooh, that would be fun. I mean, okay, it actually wouldn't be too hard for me to like, because what I could do is the screen function, right? Like, for example, oh, actually, can I chroma key? Ooh, I don't know if I can do this. Hold on, let me stop the camera real quick. Yeah, so unfortunate reality is I can do this for myself, but I don't think I can do it for anyone else. Like, I think it becomes way too complicated doing it for multiple people. If I find out one day, if I troubleshoot it and, you know, find out how to do it one day, I think it'd be cool, but yeah. It definitely is hard. Let me go ahead and stop these, because I am curious. If I add in another screen, hold on. We're gonna do some experimenting on stream together. Prop screen. If I add in another screen And let's say I add... Oh, let's say I add in Spout. And then VTube Studio. Oh, Yena Youngblood! It's Yena! Wait, hold on. Because I could probably make it so... It's Yena Youngblood! It's Yena Youngblood with Yena Youngblood! Oh my god! Wait, but how do I make it so my body is tilted a bit more? Right now it looks a little funny. What is MIP chain? Oh, MIP chain makes me disappear. I don't know what that is. Bend? No. Why am I bending myself? What does bend do? Oh! Whoa! Oh god! Yena Youngblood, what happened to you? Oh, that's what bending does. I see. I'm like angled a little bit. Actually, what does this look like from the front? Whoa, Yena Youngblood. She's so tiny. Hold on, I need to make Yena Youngblood bigger. Yeah, because I could actually... Although I don't think I could get 3D VTubers. I mean, I don't think I could get, like, VTubers in 3D onto the same field. I can definitely get a live 2D into the same field. And it's also being affected by the lights, actually. If I change... Yeah, look at that! It's being affected by the lights. So the environment lighting is also affecting it. Get on a screen? Wait, hold on. I can do just that. Hold on, let me turn my light back on. And then we go to the other screen. And then we do spout. Whoa! Yena Youngblood! Yena Youngblood on the stage. You could also record one person at a time and then run the motion for all of them together. But that's what's the point of having all of us together on the same stage? You know what I mean? Because the issue is that if you want interactions, if you want to have like real-time interactions, like where we actually like say like, I don't know, like dance back to back or something like that, you need to have placements as well. And placements are difficult when there's so much drift on the trackers. Trust me guys, I've thought about this. It's very complicated. There's a lot of things. 3D is already like a monster in itself for one person because so many things can go wrong. It is a time. It is a time. Alright, well hold on. Stage, where's my meshes? Board, no, get rid of that. Cool. Go back to my screen. Screen doko. Screen. Scale. And look, now Yena Youngblood's on the screen. Crazy work. And then we just crop this. Nope, that's the wrong side. Why? Yeah, there we go. Boom. Yena Youngblood on the screen. Let's actually move her down a little bit. Y-axis down here. Let's increase... Oh, nope. Nope. Which parameter is it? Is it this one? Yes. There we are. There's 4 of me now. There's so many. So many Yena Youngblood, so little time. Actually, I'm curious what it looks like from different camera angles. Oh, it's so silly. She's flat. She's flat. She's two-dimensional. It looks so silly. It looks so silly. Wait, hold on. If I bend her, maybe it'll work if I bend her. Bend radius. Does this work? Not really. Oh, I see. Having 0 bend radius makes it so that she... Ah, I see. Interesting. Worked for your concert at Off-Kai. Yep. This is what I looked like at Off-Kai. Yeah, see, this works. It's like Yena Youngblood. Just lacking 1 dimension. I don't know how to make it so that the sizes are relatively the same, though. Is that relatively the same? I think so. How does this look? I'm so curious with the motion. Will Yena Youngblood like intersect? Oh my god, dude, she's like transparent. Whoa, that's weird. Live 2D Yena Youngblood's like kind of transparent. Why is that? Oh, because... Oh, wait, is it... No, there's no chroma key. Receive lighting. Oh, whoa, whoa! Whoa! Wait, that's kind of cool. Receive lighting. She's still transparent, though. I don't know why she's transparent. I don't know. Oh, now she's just gone. I can also attach her to Yena Youngblood. Oh. Hi, guys. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, she's going crazy mode. She's going insane. That's so funny. But yeah, that's how I produce my 3D Live. Stando. My Yena Youngblood dance with my Yena Youngblood stando. Hold on, let me move her back. Behind her. Ore no stando! That's so funny. That's so funny. That's so funny. What? Oh, I love this. The tail looks so yummy. I love the tailbones on this model. Yeah, it looks really good. I can only hope that the tailbones on my new model look just as good. So funny. This is so silly looking. But yeah, that's how I produce my 3D Live. I don't got much more than that. That was all for today. Bring my VTube Studio model back over here. Let me go ahead and whoa. Oh, now it actually looks like a stand. now it actually looks like a stand. Stando power. This is so silly. This is so funny. What the heck? Anyways, I'm not gonna save changes to this just because we fucked around a lot today. But yeah, that was how I made my 3D Live. Did you guys enjoy seeing the behind the scenes? I feel like it's like really daunting for a lot of people to like work with 3D, but I personally think it's not that bad Maybe it's because I have a bit of a background in like After Effects. But it wasn't terrible. I think it was actually pretty fun. If it wasn't done under a 24-hour time span, I think I would have had a great time. Meavy! Hi, Meavy! Welcome in! Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in, Meavy. I just got done explaining what was going on with my 3D live, actually. Thank you so much for the raid, Meavy. I appreciate it. What was Meavy up to? What was Meavy doing? Was Meavy having a grand old time on her stream? Oh wait, what the heck? Why aren't you modded? What the? 1 second. Your live was so awesome. Thank you, Meavy. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Going to learn to make some Yena fan projects. Ooh, I love fan projects. Truly, truly. I think they make me the most emotional because I'm like, you guys put time into things for me. Like, you guys spend time on this for me. You learn how to do this thing and make this for me. Oh. I love fan projects so much. Maybe was building Optimus Prime. Oh, like Gundam? I did see some Transformers Gundam. Not Gundams. Transformer Gunplas at the store recently. But yes, for those who don't know who I am, my name is Yena. I am the big bad hyena of Chroma Shift. Today, I was doing a little bit of a Zatsu, a little bit of a showcase of what was going on with my 3D live that I did recently for my 1-year anniversary. You put in so much time for us. Granted, yes, it's your job, but still, it's my job, though. And I have to put in time. Well, I don't have to, I guess. But, like, I should be putting time into this because it's my job. I'm gonna commission a giant oil painting of you like a 16th century monarch. Can I have it? Like, when I get a new house, whenever I get my down payment sorted for the house, I can put it in the entryway. Fan projects can be daunting, but it was worth it. It was very worth it, I think. I talked about this on Anniversary, but like I have such a love of content and projects that like last somewhere, that have some sort of like tangibility. Is that a word? Tangibility is not a word. I love Transformers. I actually have never seen Transformers before. I know Bumblebee. I know the character. But I've never watched it myself. I know Optimus Prime. But yeah, I'm a big fan of I'm a big fan of having tangibility in terms of memories. Like I think there are still times where I'll look back on some of the older projects I did, like covers I did when I was a lot younger, and I'll be like, huh, good job, young Yena. You did that, and you put it out into the world, and you know, you had a good time with it. You learned a new skill. You honed some old ones, you know. I love being able to look back on things and being like, ah, that was a good memory, you know. Studied 3D animation. Now I have a project for my thesis and what's emo reel? Like, tonight will be the night that I will fall for you. Like that kind of emo? Or like emotional reel? Would you rather be an abstract pose or position like a monarch? Ooh, position like a monarch, because like, what if I one day get one of those houses that has like those double staircases that go up to like the top, where there's like a balcony? I can put it in like the middle, and it can be a family heirloom. Oh, demo reel. Ah, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so for I don't think I can say exact dates, but 3D debuts are coming soon. I can't say when, but they're coming soon. And I don't know if those 3D models will be released to the the public for usage, but I hope they will. Fingers crossed. I hope they will be released at least. But yeah, once those get released, you are more than welcome to use that model for any of your shenanigans. Scepter and crown? Yeah, make me a king though. Make me a king. I want to be Yena the king. Yes, soon TM. Soon TM. I don't exactly know when yet. Actually, that's a lie. I know exactly when, but I don't think I'm allowed to say yet. I'm waiting for there to be official announcements about it before I blabbermouth anything that's not supposed to be blabbermouthed about. Yena the king! Yes, I want to be king. But yeah, no. I love working with new stuff. I think like 3D has been really fun for me because I've never really worked with 3D before. I've always worked in 2D on like After Effects and stuff. Like I've done like motion graphics and whatnot, but I've never really had the courage to step into the third dimension before. So all of this is really new to me. But it's been fun. It's been fun. I really like the feeling of learning a new skill and like actively feeling like I'm getting better at it. Like if you compare the live that I did for my 1-year anniversary compared to like the live that I did for my original song release, like you can tell that there's just been a lot of improvements, both with like environment usage, lighting, camera angles, stuff like that, like figuring out optimization as well. Like 3D is a really tanky 3D is just really tanky. So you know what? I've been meaning to get a new graphics card because I feel like if I want to do more 3D stuff, I probably should get something that can handle it a little bit better. But my graphics card is EVGA and I just don't want to get rid of it. I love my EVGA graphics card. Like, for reference, they don't make EVGA graphics cards anymore. There was something that happened with like NVIDIA. I don't know the details. I didn't really look into it, but EVGA was just like, nope, fuck you. We're not doing graphics card anymore because you guys suck. EVGA was king, dude. I don't want to get a new one simply because I have an EVGA graphics card. It's like, I don't want to get rid of it. Like, it's my baby. It's my first graphics card ever. It's my first computer, my first graphics card. But it's like, I feel like I should upgrade to something a little bit better just because if I want to do more 3D stuff, I'm gonna need a little bit better stuff for my computer to handle the renderings, you know, softwares and whatnot. Just mounted on the wall, it's a piece of history after all, but I like it. It's pretty. It is actually the only thing in my computer that isn't white. So maybe this is a chance for me to get a white graphics card. How much are graphics cards these days, actually? Let me see. Graphic cards. What are we on? 50 now? Are we on 60? 50? Have we gone to 60 yet? 50 something, right? I have a 3060. 3060 Ti, I think. Oh, I can't see it. I can't see the number. I'm pretty sure I have a 3060 Ti. 50 series? What's a good 50 series graphics cards? I know there are some like graphic cards within a series that like just don't work as well because the optimization isn't good. Is like a 5090 better than the 5080 in terms of like performance? Or is it just gonna like, is it just like a 2% difference, you know? NVIDIA told EVGA that they had to stop doing what made them better. Wait, what? NVIDIA told EVGA that they had to stop doing what made them better than other brands if they wanted to get the chips they needed. So they just fully stopped instead of lowering their quality. Wait, what? Really? Oh, that's stupid. That's dumb as hell. Wait until Black Friday or Cyber Monday before you buy. I don't think I'm going to buy one. It's just wishful thinking. Like, if for some whatever reason, like, I come across a big sum of money that I can use on a graphics card. But I'm still recovering from health bills, man. It's been a little rough. I mean, like, I'm not like in danger or anything. I just want to promise you guys that. Like, I take care of myself. I have enough money for food. I have enough money for rent. I have enough money for utilities. Like, I'm not in any danger per se. It's just, it hurts, you know? Tanking a big medical bill just hurts. You could get an EVGA 3090, technically an upgrade. Do people still sell EVGAs though? I don't think people sell EVGAs anymore. Are you going to learn Unreal Engine? I definitely cannot handle Unreal Engine. With my current computer setup, there's no way. There's no way. I would love to. I mean, I really enjoy 3D. Like, I actually think... so, Tech Sensei is part of Brave. And I think they work for... I don't exactly know what the situation is with Tech Sensei, but...
Yena having more money than what she needs to not die.
Oh, thank you, Boysenberry. I appreciate it. No, I'm okay. I genuinely like am in a pretty good place right now. It just hurts, like spending so much money at one time. And I get it. It's just money to live and expenses to, you know, like be healthy and whatnot. But it just hurts, you know? It just makes me sad. It's like, oh, my savings. But yeah, if you guys, you know, again, do not have the means to donate, please don't ever feel obligated. Boysenberry, thank you for the $10 tip, though. I appreciate it. I think the Blackwell RTX 6000 is the best GPU you could get right now. 6,000? Wait, hold on. I don't have is that an AMD graphics card? Because I don't have AMD. Like my CPU is what is my CPU? I actually don't know. I don't know computers, guys. I just go on PC Parts Finder, find compatible pieces, and I just follow a tutorial. Menagerie, hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. You might want to look into the 4080 Ti. It's a bit cheaper than the 50 series. It's all down to price and whatnot. I mean, at least there's no more GPU shortage, right? That's pretty cool. A 6,000 is 9K? I mean... I mean, if I somehow come across 9K, that would be cool to have. But I don't think I'm gonna come across 9K very easily anytime soon. 100% worth looking into secondhand market, by the way. Performance and price can be surprising. I don't like secondhand though. I always got secondhand as a kid. I want the first hand. No, this is just my trauma. I don't want the second hand. I want the new one.
So this is the money I had planned for seafood, so I'm all good.
Everyone I know is sick, so this is the money I had planned for seafood. Wait, what? Why didn't you get seafood? You should get seafood. Seafood is good. You should get seafood. Oh, Boysenberry, no, don't give me the money you're gonna use for something else. I'll feel bad. Get seafood. No one to get seafood with? Though, then get seafood by yourself. Seafood is yummy. But thank you so much, Boysenberry, for the $10 tip. And thank you, Vader, for the magenta soup. I appreciate it. Thank you.
KKKKKKKKK.
Gelled? Huh? Thank you, Gelled, for the $9 tip. I appreciate it. Thank you. A good meal by yourself and peace is nice too. Oh, you sent me 9Ks. I see. Sorry, the joke went over my head. I was like, huh? Is Gelled okay? Is this keyboard spam? Not gonna lie, I got a full-on PC monitor with the RTX 4080 and great CPU below 2K. Surprised at the affordability price. Well, like, I made my PC back in, oh, when did I make my PC? Actually, let me check. I need to see how old my PC is. I think it was 2022. Let me take a look-see. I just have to search PC in my Google Photos. Let's see. I built
Marble
my
statue
PC.
of Yena Commission Fund.
Thank you, Chili Con. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the $50 tip. Ah, you guys are so sweet. I appreciate the support. I built my PC, let's see, back in 2022. March of 2022, yes. That is when I built my PC. So this PC is about almost 4 years old, question mark, right? Yeah, almost 4 years old. Like maybe a half a year away from being 4 years old. Did you guys know this is my first PC? This was my first ever PC. Like, ever in my life. Never had a PC before in my life. Ever. Like, ever in my life. Always just got hand-me-down laptops. And in college, I had a Surface Pro that I bought with my own money. But before that, no PC. Nothing. Never had a PC in my life before this. I'm curious, Yena, is VTuber model stuff more dependent on your CPU or GPU? Let's see. Actually, let's go to Task Manager. Let's take a look. I'm not too quite sure myself. Let's see. VBridger is using more... how do I go to the extensive... Oh, here it is. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, it's definitely more GPU intensive. Yeah, it's definitely more GPU intensive. I think most things that process like visuals end up being more GPU intensive though. Like, I think, yeah, it's definitely more GPU intensive. But my GPU utilization isn't super high right now. It definitely was chugging a little bit when I had Water open as well. Interesting tip, Jargle. Thanks. Yeah, you guys want to see my white hairs? I found another one today. I didn't label it, I forgot to. But I found another one today. I think there's like 20 in there now. I haven't counted, so I don't know. What does that mean? I have a jar of all the white hairs I've collected from my head since Offkai. Because that was the first time I found white hairs in my head. Not even a laptop. I had hand-me-down laptops. Like, my dad would get laptops from, like, Cyber Monday, and then when they started breaking, he would give them to me and get a new one. And then I got a gamer laptop back in, when COVID hit. That was, like, my first big purchase for myself. Because I live a very frugal life. I don't like spending money. I really, really prefer to save if possible. And that's partially because I want to buy a house. Like, I really just want to buy property. And, like, you know, I don't, that's my dream, you know? I want to buy property. But I bought a gaming laptop for myself, I think during COVID, when COVID like first hit. But even that was like my first like purchase for myself. And it was before I figured out that if you built your own PC, you could like build it for pretty cheap. Because the gaming laptop just ended up being more affordable due to like, it was like a sale. There was like a Cyber Monday sale. But it ended up being, I think like 1.5-ish. And this is before I found out that you could technically just build a PC of that average to same caliber. Sometimes even probably better for just a little bit more. But then I started getting into like PC research stuff and whatnot. And I was like, oh, wait, parts aren't that bad. And then in my area, they had a pretty decent selection of GPUs at the time, even though there was a shortage at that point. That's a respectful dream. Cheers to getting a house in the future. I'm really excited. I want to like, okay. I don't know how to do this without like hard doxing myself because, but I want to like do like a I think what I'll probably do is I'll take a picture of each room and then I'll like try to model it in like a 3D space and then we can like decorate it, you know? And then I can have that be my 3D room. I feel like it'd be so cute. Oh. Boss wants a nest? I do. I think like I have particularly strong feelings about having my own space just because like I moved around a lot as a kid. Like make it in The Sims? Oh, true! Wait, I've never played The Sims before. Is it fun? I've actually never played The Sims before. It's often much cheaper, especially when each part can be found on discount. Yeah, I mean, like, my PC, even though, like, I drip this shit out. Okay, so, I have to give a quick shout out to a previous community that I was a part of that very, very graciously funded my PC for me when I was, when my laptop started breaking down. And it was nice. It was really, really nice of them to, fund one for me. And I was able to get a lot more dripped out items because of the additional funding, which I was very, very appreciative of. But I spent about 2.5K-ish on this PC. And I think I forgot exactly what my specs are. I have a 3060 Ti for sure. And then I think I forgot what CPU I had, but I remember it was pretty good for the time. Yeah, shout out to the OGs. Really made this all possible, you know? Oh, take care. No worries. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Alejandro? I'm sorry. I can't read. But thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Good night, dude. Yeah, quite recent then. Yeah, This is, I mean, I told you guys how I'm like a very new gamer. I started, I would say I started officially gaming in 2022 because that was just when I got my PC, you know? My 3080 Ti is still going strong. I think mine is fine too. I think mine's doing amazing, you know? I have no issues running games. I have no issues, you know, streaming and having my model up at the same time and stuff like that. It's just more so like if I want to do more 3D stuff in the future, especially if I want to do stuff in Unity, like I'm definitely going to have better processing. Like I'm definitely going to have better processing. Boss, you are so cool. Like the coolest VTuber. Oh, thank you, Taco. I appreciate it. It's very sweet. But yeah, I'm very, very appreciative of the people who have been able to make this possible. Because like I started from basically nothing. Some of my very, very first streams I ever did, like back when I was like, didn't have anyone to stream. I think my first ever stream, I had 2 viewers. And I was playing Minecraft or something. I don't freaking know. I like opened the game. It was chugging. And I tried walking around a bit. I hit like a tree. And then I quit. And the stream was like 30 minutes long. And I found out I couldn't play Minecraft on stream because it was too intensive. But yeah, it was very funny. That back then, I stream on my Surface Pro, by the way. That was on my Surface Pro. I downloaded Minecraft, downloaded OBS, and I was like, I can make this work, right? I could not make it work, no. The webcam was so crunchy. My mic was like Xbox mic mode, you know, like I was using one of those like really old $20 like plug-in mics, like those USB ones that like you use for like conferences back in the day of like the early 2000s, you know what I mean? This talk makes me wonder if it'd be worth to have 2 GPUs in the same computer to run OBS and what? Oh, like a dual PC setup. You know, I never considered that. Well, I don't know anything about computers, so I don't know if you can answer this question, but will my CPU be able to keep up though? Like, will I have to get more RAM and like a better CPU for it to keep up with the 2 GPUs? That's a sentence. Minecraft was too intensive. It was for my Surface Pro! My Surface Pro 11! That was like 11.2 inches in freaking length. It was tiny. It was so small. The Council of Two still around? No. That was before I was even a VTuber. I used to do streaming like just with my face. So this is way before I was even... This was way before I even knew what VTubers were as like a thing. I didn't find out about VTubers probably until like COVID time. I mean, I knew like the concept of Kizuna Ai, but like it wasn't really like super accessible back then, you know? I wish I could have heard Xbox mic Yena. It wasn't even... Okay, it was one of these. Hold on. Conference microphone early 2000s. I need to find like what exactly I'm talking about here. It was so funny looking. Like, it looks so freaking cheap too. Oh my god. What are these called? Are they just called conference microphones? It's like the ones that like extend outwards. Oh, I found it. This exact one. It was this exact one. I had to use an adapter and everything because I had nothing else. I found it. It was this. This is what I used to stream. I had a little adapter and everything that like allowed me to plug it into like the microphone jack. CPUs are weird. A Ryzen 5 Intel 5 can be way better than the Ryzen Intel 7 depending on the gen. Oh, really? I don't know. Oh, Intel, that's what I have. Yeah, Intel CPU. I don't know which one I have though. Damn, Yena, you were a scrappy streamer. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can find Mike in a cup. Mike in a cup. Oh, damn, this... Oh, no. Oh, I think this has stuff that I can't... Hold on. I'm gonna take a screenshot. I'm gonna blur out everything on my screen. So... This was after I got... Bluebell! Father! Father, welcome to the stream, Father! Father, I am showing them my old setup, Father! Father! I am showing them my old computer setup, Father! Sorry, the code switch was crazy. Bluebell, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Bell Chimes, hello, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing well. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Yena. I am the big bad hyena from Chroma Shift, and also son to Bluebell apparently, as of yesterday's Peak collab. Sorry. I'm trying to blur out some information here. Oh, I recognize that mic. My back just cracked. Yeah, I was just telling stream, this was the first mic I ever streamed with. And the reason was because this was when I was away. I don't know why I had this. I was away from like my home and I didn't have like, so I've owned a Samsung C01U for like a better part of my life, like probably like since I was like 10 years old. And I got this as a birthday gift. This is one of the birthday gifts my parents didn't take away. I got this as a birthday gift when I was like, I think 10 or something. And it was because I wanted to start recording violin covers. And my parents were like, ooh, violin covers. Okay, she's playing violin. Ooh, you know? So they got me this microphone from Guitar Center. And it was like, I think it was like 40 bucks at the time. I think it's more expensive now, actually. But it's a really good microphone. I didn't have this microphone at the time because I was away from home. And for whatever reason, I had this piece of shit. So I bought an adapter and I tried streaming with this. It didn't work. I did one stream and I quit. That's her current mic, by the way. No, it's not. Stop spreading misinformation. Stop it. Stop spreading misinformation. Any chance you might want to do that now? No, I don't even have this anymore. It's back at the old house. It's like I didn't move with all my stuff because I just brought the essentials. Oh yeah, I don't know if this is common knowledge. I moved cross country. I moved from East Coast to West Coast just to get away from home because my home environment is a mess. My home family situation is a mess, but we don't have to get into that. But yeah, so I didn't bring everything, and that was one of the things I left behind because what the fuck am I gonna do with this? What am I gonna do with this microphone? But yeah, so after I got my gaming laptop, this was my setup for a while. Let me show you guys. This was after I got my gaming laptop. Yeah. Yeah. Professional. Yeah. Yeah, it was a pencil case. Not pencil case, a pencil cup. A pencil holder. And I used it to hold my microphone. Yeah, this is the mic that I had back at home. This is the mic I've owned since, like, I was 10 years old. This is the mic I recorded all my covers with when I was younger, too. But I have a better setup now, as you guys can see. I have a whole PC. Very cool, very sick nasty. I have a whole, like, 3 different microphones that all, like, are really good quality, which is awesome. But yeah, that was my humble beginnings. It was my humble beginnings of as a streamer. Chat, I'm beginning to believe you. Oh, you want to see something else? Oh, you want to see so okay, this is okay. I don't know if I ever talked about this, but when I entered into my new apartment, like on the West Coast, I cried. Like I fully on just started freaking bawling. And because it was just a really, really important thing to me to have my own space. Because I've lived in like a dingy ass space for so freaking long before this. Allow me to show you Chocolate Chair. Chocolate Chair is a chair that I picked off the road actually. When Chocolate Chair is a chair that I picked off the road when I was in middle school, I think, actually. And I've been using this chair ever since. Basically, until I moved into my new place. And I got a Steel Series. I think this is called a Steel Series? What are these called? Steel Series... No, that's headphones. Steel case? No. Yeah, steel case. I got a steel case chair. Not sponsored. In case Steelcase wants to sponsor me. If you guys want to sponsor me, that'd be cool. But Steelcase is great, by the way. I think they're so much better than Herman Miller's. Don't spend all that extra money on a Herman Miller. I don't think it's worth it. Steelcase is so comfortable. There's so many more adjustable parts. And it's so much more affordable. Highly recommend. But that's the chair I have now. But this was the chair I had before. And this was a chair I picked up off the side of the road when I was like in middle school. Before I moved out, this is what it looked like. This was a chair I was using for like the better part of maybe the last 7 years prior to moving into my new space. Yeah, guys. I just didn't want to spend money on a new chair. It worked. I could still sit in it. There was no cushioning. Because all the cushioning had been flattened. And I was basically just sitting on plastic. But it was fine. You know, it was still usable. I feel this chair on a spiritual level. It was a good chair. It was a good chair. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell, but like all the padding had been like worn out here. And there was barely any cushioning left. It was just plastic, basically. But I didn't want to spend money on a new chair because it was like I wanted to save for a house. But like this is what I mean by like I don't spend money on myself. Like it wasn't until I moved out that I finally was like, okay, I need a chair. I might as well buy a good one because I need a chair. But like, if I already have a chair and it works, why buy another chair, you know? Was it one of those chairs you get from Costco or Sam's Club? I don't know. I picked this up off the side of the street. It was free. That's the best price. Free chair. Like, it's like a mattress is a long-term investment. Exactly. Like, it's like after I moved to a new place, I was like, okay, I'm willing to shill a little bit more money because I'm going to be living here for a while. And I don't have anything that I can really use as like a secondhand or like as, just as a makeshift, you know, until I get into like, get an actual house. You bought a good chair where good equals last a long time. Yes, I have a steel series, or sorry, a steel case. I have a steel case chair. And it's really nice. It's really, really nice. Like, I could sit in this chair forever. It's so comfortable. How many games did you win with this chair? I played Elden Ring in this chair. I played Elden Ring in this chair. I finished God of War in this chair. I played Outer Wilds in this chair. I played Cyberpunk 2077 in this chair.
Everything you have said in the last 5 minutes has been so sad. Treat yourself.
I promise you it's not sad. I do treat myself. I get a little cute, you know. Okay, actually with the things I just said earlier today, maybe I don't. Remember how I was saying, yeah, guys, we can just make it at home. I have coffee at home. I can make you guys a matcha. I can make you guys tea. You don't have to spend $7 on a drink, guys. You can make it at my place. Do you miss this chair now? No, I really don't. It was very uncomfortable. it like hurt my back. So I do appreciate my current setup a lot more now. Your parents were just okay with it? With my chair? They didn't give a shit, dude. Okay, no, I don't want to get into this. Yeah, the dynamic with my parents was my dad disappeared after college and escaped to China to not deal with responsibilities, and then my mom became someone I needed to take care of. So the dynamic there wasn't great. Did you reach the peak in this chair? No, I reached the peak in my current chair. I reached the peak in my steel case chair. Never spend money if you don't have to. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Listen, I'm not saying that I'm against a sweet treat. I'm not saying I'm against eating out, or I'm not saying I'm against getting a little something for yourself, you know? I think I'm very, very gradually unlearning how to, I guess, like treat myself and like be a bit kinder to like myself in terms of, I got my nails done. That's one thing. That's one thing that I would never have done back when I was, you know, living in this space. I got my nails done. I would never have done that like before. I got a haircut. Never would have done that before either. Would have just chopped it myself, you know. And then I got a facial. I go to my esthetician, and I get facials occasionally now, which is also something I would have never also done before. So you know. I'm doing my best with the gradual changes that I can handle. I think that's why there's a part of me that's like,
Yena, here is money, buy a fancy coffee or something plaza.
Boysenberry, you can stop. I feel bad. Thank you for the $10 tip. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's great, boss. Keep it up. Treat yourself from time to time. I'm doing my best. I really am. Like, I think I'm trying to pull myself out of the super saver mentality. And I think I've been doing a really good job at it. I think having friends who like are willing to like, you know, go out with me and try new things and stuff like that has also been like really nice. So if you couldn't tell, I got paid yesterday. Save your money then! Save your money! Vader, thank you for the Akasupa. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Buy a man a coffee, they'll have sweet treat for a day. Teach a man how to make coffee and they'll have sweet treat until supplies run out. True! True, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's like, I do get a sweet treat, but the sweet treat is just made at home. It's really funny because the Pilates place that we go to, in my area, they have Nespresso pods. They have Nespresso pods that are free for if you like take a session there. But most people don't take them because like who wants to drink coffee right after like a grueling workout, right? But I was telling DV and Hio, I was like, all right guys, every single time we go to that Pilates place, we're gonna take an espresso pod each. And in that way, I can fill up my Nespresso stock at home without having to pay for more espresso pods, and I can save more money. And then they just looked at me. They were like,
do I need to screenshot my bank account to make you feel better?
no, please don't. Please, no, that's fine. That's okay. Please don't dox yourself. Please don't dox yourself. Thank you for the $10 tip, though. I appreciate it, Boysenberry. Thank you, thank you.
I got paid today, so treat yourself.
Oh, guys, stop! I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the $20 tip, Sayred. I appreciate it. I did treat myself today. I got myself... What did I get? I got myself a meal prep meal from one of those meal prep places that you can get meals from. Wow, I actually know that does kind of sound sad. I treated myself, guys. I got myself lunch. I got myself lunch, guys. I treated myself. Just shoot me. Just shoot me. Take me out back. What meal though? It was a chili crisp. It was like a chili crisp oil garlic noodle thing. It had like teriyaki chicken and like cabbage slaw. It was good. It was really good. Guys, my basic human needs have been met. No, it was yummy though. It was really good. I mean, like I had food at home. I could have eaten at home, but I chose not to. Ah, there you go. There you go. That's why it's a sweet treat. I have one question. Do you know how to cook? I do know how to cook. I've been cooking for myself since I was 7. I actually had this huge scar. Actually, it's not that big anymore. I'm exaggerating. I have this pretty noticeable scar on my arm from when I spilled seaweed soup on myself when I was 7 and trying to make seaweed soup. But yes, I've been cooking for most of my life. What's your signature dish? Ooh, I actually don't know. I don't really have a signature dish. I just kind of cook. Actually, that's also something I've been trying to unlearn. There's a lot of unlearning being done ever since I've moved out. A lot of things that I've realized are not really healthy. I think, okay, not to bring this back to Donut Hole. Not to bring this back to Donut Hole, but I think that's why I resonate with Donut Hole so much, is because it's like there's that part of me that's like, I should have this element of myself, but it feels like it's not there because of the circumstances in which I've been brought up in. But it's like almost as if like I can tell there's some yearning for it because it's not there, you know? The yearning to want to treat myself, to want to be kinder to myself, to want to, you know, be okay with splurging and stuff like that, and like, you know, spending a little bit more money on myself, you know, being kinder to myself about breaks and stuff like that. But it's just not there, you know? And I didn't realize this until I moved out. Like, because I think I was just in survival mode for such a long time while I was back at home on the East Coast. I won't get into it. It's a little bit darker and it's a little bit sadder. But I wasn't in the best family environment, and I, for lack of better words, kind of had to play caretaker for my mom, who was very antagonistic towards me at the time. And it was just really stressful. I very much so, like, we unpacked it at therapy, where it was like, oh, like, you've been on survival mode this entire time, and now that you're finally not on survival mode, you're starting to feel like, oh, there are some basic human needs I haven't met for myself yet, you know? And one of those things is, like, you know, treating myself. Like, treating myself to a coffee, or treating myself to a boba, or going and getting takeout because I feel like it, you know? Yeah, I was like, wait, we're allowed to do stuff for ourselves? That doesn't sound right. But that's also why, like, I don't like spending money, because it was like always that back end feeling of like, oh, what if something goes really, oh, this is something I don't think I've ever told stream before. I had about... It was about 50K saved up. At the middle of college. And I worked my damn fucking ass off to save up that 50K. And then it one day just all disappeared from my account. And I was like, huh? Why did that happen? Turns out my parents took it to pay off a court case that they lost. And I was like, oh, well, there goes my 50K. They're repaying it back with interest now to help me buy my house later on down the road. But yeah, it was definitely rough during the time. I was like, oh. Well, there goes 10 years of work. Did you get it back? What the heck? No. I mean, I haven't gotten it back yet. Because, I mean, they took the money out of my account for a reason. They didn't have the money themselves, you know? Is it normal for parents to have access there? Yes, it is. Because that bank account was made for me by my parents when I was a lot younger. So it was the bank account that they managed when I was like unable to technically quote unquote take paychecks. So they would cash the money for me and then put it into the bank for me. I worked under the table for like a couple of years just because like it's just very typical in like Asian households where it's like you just go work at a restaurant and you're just some little Asian kid running around and taking orders from people, you know? Are they accounting inflation? I think so. I mean, it's sort of like they're trying. Okay, I don't want to get too much into this because it's kind of sad, but they're trying their best to make amends, and I think this is like the only way they know how. Where they're like, oh, like, you know, like, I'm sorry we treated you so poorly, you know, like, here's like money. This will fix everything, right? And I think it's with good intention. At least I hope so, but I don't know, you know. Did you sue them? No, I had no way to. They had like, access to my account. Legally, that was their account. But that was the day that I split off from my parents in terms of finances. Like, I thought I could trust them. That was the issue. Like, I thought I could trust them, you know? Technically, that was their money, but it was my account. It was all the money that I had made. Asian parents and trying to fix issues with cash, name a better combo. See, that's how you know I'm not white. That's how you know I'm not a white boy. But yeah, that's when I split off my accounts from my parents, where I was like, all right, this is ridiculous. I'm starting my own account, you know? Worst things my parents did was give away my Nintendo 64 when Pokemon Leaf Green copy. I'm telling you, man. I don't know if you guys were here for stream yesterday. I got Curse of Rod, man. I got Curse of Rod by someone. Someone smited me. Oh, Vader. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's really sweet. Thank you so much, Vader. Money can't fix everything. I think they're trying. You know, it does make me a little sad because I think there's a part of me that, oh, you know, Gigi's song really made me think, like it really made me feel. There was a part of me that got really sad about Gigi's song, not because of like the contents of the song. I mean, the contents of the song is really sad. Like, don't get me wrong. I think it's a beautiful message and I really feel her emotions, but there was a part of me that got really sad because it was like, I don't know if I'll ever know what this grief feels like. The grief of losing a parent that you love, you know? And it made me feel a different kind of sad, where it was like, I really thought about it. I was like, if my parents passed away tomorrow, I don't know how sad I would feel. I really don't know. It's like, I truly don't know how sad I would feel. Because it feels like almost I wouldn't feel sad because they've just been so absent from my life, and like I don't have a good relationship with them and stuff like that, you know? So it's like it made me a different kind of sad, you know? And it really made me think. I was like, oh man. But that's just how the cookie crumbles. Sometimes it just be like that, you know? You had a rough childhood? Oh, don't even get me started. I'm an immigrant. Came here with the clothes on my back, Had to live through poverty for like the first like 5 years of my life. Also was projected to die in my mid-20s because of a heart issue that thankfully got resolved. It's been a rough time. It's been a rough time. But here despite it all, you know? Here despite it all. A grief that isn't there. Yeah, it's a weird, surreal feeling. It's a little hard to process. I don't really know if I've properly processed it yet, you know? But yeah, that's something on my own time, you know? I'm trying, like, I think one thing I've been trying to do is more recently not feel sorry for myself. Because I think one thing growing up that I did a lot was I felt really sorry for myself. Where I was like, oh, Yena Youngblood, so unfortunate, has all these issues and has family problems and has money issues and has blah, 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 right? But I think I've been trying to take it at a more optimistic mindset where it's like, I don't want to feel like I'm broken. I don't want to feel like I'm, you know, I've lost out, you know? So I'm trying to embody whimsy. I'm trying to embody positivity and optimism. Optimism? Optimism? What? Optimism? Is that the word? I think that's the word, right? Can chat buy you a cookie? Sounds like you need one. Nah, I'm okay. I'm okay. You're trying to become a silly little fella. Yeah, I'm trying to become a silly little fella. I've always thought about, like, you know, I've always thought about personality as like a okay, maybe this is controversial. I don't know if it is. I personally feel like no one has a set personality. I think you become whoever you want to become. And like, I think you can maybe argue like everyone has tendencies and stuff like that, but like it's like the more you train something, the more you become that thing. Like everything is trained, everything is practiced, including personality, right? So like I very much so feel like it's like if I want to change myself in a way that I want to envision myself in the future, like I should just practice it. I should just practice whimsy. I should just practice optimism. I should just practice being happy, you know? It's something you almost kind of have to force when you're first starting out. But like, eventually you'll get there if that's the thing you want to be, right? Oh, I don't know. I thought that was maybe a hot take because I think there's some people who are so complicit in their own suffering that they believe that this is just who they are. Like, this is the kind of person they are. They are just someone who is depressed. They're just someone who can't do this thing. They're just someone who is unable to, like, you know, react differently or whatever, right? Like, I think some people are very stuck in that mindset where they think this is just who they are and they are unable to change that. But I think, like, I am under the philosophy that all humans are practiced humans. Like, we are the way we are because we practice reactions and we practice, you know, responses. And I think there is like other things that play into it, like depression, PTSD, anxiety, etc., right? That maybe your brain chemistry is just a little bit different. But I do think there are still ways to practice your personal personality in the ways that you respond to the world or the ways that you respond to other people. Yeah, like you yourself are created by yourself, you know? It's so much easier to just stay down. It's so much, and I know it's so hard. I think that's why Gigi's song like resonated with me so much, because even though it's like I don't know the exact grief of losing a parent, it's like I know what it's like to stay in this slump. I know what it's like to just stay in this depression nest where you feel like you can't move forward, and every day it feels like it's blurring together and like you don't know what the first step is. But it's really that simple. The first step is taking the first step. It's picking up one thing from your room, putting it away. It's cleaning one surface. It's washing your face in the morning. It's brushing your teeth 2 times in a row in a day, you know? Like, But like I really had to like force myself like to be happy, you know? And like I think that's why I want to practice more optimism and more whimsy and more happiness, and like I want to bring like, you know, happy feelings to my stream and stuff like that. I want people to feel like, you know, a sense of like, wow, this is so cool, or like, wow, like, you know, this is so fun and stuff like that. Because like, you know, I think oftentimes it really is that one step that's all it takes, you know, that's all it takes. And then you get the ball rolling and then you can move forward from there on out, you know? I started giving one genuine compliment to a random strangers, made me a lot happier. I'd recommend it. Yes, I've started doing that too. Oh, just going to like anywhere and just being like, wow, I really like your shirt, or I think you look great today, you know? I think it's been something that has also made me very happy as well. It makes me happy making other people happy, which is why I love this job. I love this job so much, man. I love looking at comments and being like, wow, this was really, really fun, Yena. Thanks for the stream. Or like, wow, you know, like, I really enjoyed this cover. It's like so fun to listen to. I'm gonna keep looping it. Like that kind of stuff, it makes me so happy, you know, like. Aristotle said we're defined by habits. I think most people are the same or very close. Therefore, anyone can be anyone. I agree. There was this one thing I read in... There's this one book. I highly recommend everyone to read it. I think it's like... It has fully like changed my brain chemistry. And I don't know, maybe it's just because right place, right time. But it's called How to Be Perfect. It's by Michael Schur. And there's a line in there that says, why do you treat emotions... why do you treat emotions like it's not this is paraphrased, but it was kind of like, why do you treat emotions like it's not something you have to learn? Like, you don't expect yourself to hop onto a bike and know how to ride a bike immediately. Emotions are the same way. You have to learn how to use your emotions, how to process your emotions, and how to react. Like, you have to. If you don't allow yourself to learn and make mistakes as you're learning, you will never learn, you know? You can't ride a bike immediately. That's impossible. Unless you're, I don't know, freaking someone who can ride a bike immediately. I don't freaking know. I don't know if that's possible, but are you happy now? I am happy now. I'm a lot happier now. I think there's still some days I get sad, you know, but I think that's everyone, right? I think everyone gets sad on some days. Everyone gets insecure on some days. Everyone gets anxiety. That's inevitable, I think. But I can proudly say that I think I'm in a place where I'm not sad all the time anymore, you know? Wholeheartedly speaking, you're a very cheerful person and so full of positive energy. Despite any trouble or problem, you manage to be so positive. I just admire it fully. Oh, thank you, Vader. I appreciate it. Thank you. Also, thank you, Vader. Was this a new Supa? Oh no, I think people are just reacting to the old one. I've been in a rut for a while now, trying to do better. Honestly, I think one thing that I would say really helped me when I was in like a really, really bad depressive rut was just literally, quite literally, just taking the first step every single day. Like, treat it as the first step every single day. Don't treat it as like you're taking a step back. I think that mental shift is really important, where it's like, I think a lot of people will be like, oh, I'm trying to build a habit of like washing my face or something like that, right? And it's like they miss a day of washing their face, or they miss a day of washing up, or they miss a day of taking care of themselves, and immediately they think they're back to square one. So I think the way that I started thinking about it was every day is the first step. Until you can start actually building that habit in a way that is healthy for you and doesn't feel like you're like forcing it, every day is the first step, you know? What if I don't know how to take the first step? It's not about knowing, it's about doing. It's not, I think that's one thing that really stunts people. It's not about knowing, it's about doing. It's just one day, you have to just take the bull by its horns and just do it. You gotta just pick yourself up, go and brush your teeth, and then be proud of yourself just for that. That's such a good book. I love this. Oh, How to Be Perfect, I think, truly changed my brain chemistry. Like, it's such a good read. I highly recommend it. And I don't read books. That's the thing. I don't read. All right? I am such a unread person. Like, I've never read, like, freaking, what's it called? Pain in Paradise? No, what? Crime and War? Something? Love? Punishment? Love? What's it called? What's the book called? I've never read any of the classic books. There's something... Crime and Punishment, War and Peace? I don't know, something like that. I don't read books. The only books I've read is like the signed readings from high school. Perfection in itself doesn't have a perfect definition. It's a lot easier said than done. It's about the perspective you train. I think I'm gonna save you guys thousands of dollars in therapy right now. Therapy is not about solving your issues. It's about shifting your perspective. And I think it wasn't until I accepted that it was about shifting my perspectives that it was really ever helpful for me. Like before that, I was just kind of like, how do I solve my issues? How do I get out of this issue that I'm in? Your therapist can't tell you that. No one can tell you that. Only you can decide for yourself how to do that. But your therapist can help you shift perspectives on how to deal with stressful situations. And that's all that therapy is. That is all that therapy is. It's about viewing your situation in a different light that helps you to manage your emotions in a better way. So going into therapy, I think having that perspective is really important, because if you don't, I don't think it's going to be helpful. Because no one can solve your problems for you, man. Only you can decide what is best for you to do. It feels a lot worse than it is in most cases. For instance, I wasn't able to go out since COVID until about a month ago. It took so much. But once I was out, it felt really good. Oh my God, going outside. They were correct. They were right. Drinking water, sleeping well, going outside. It's the holy trinity of not feeling sad. It's the holy trinity. Smokey Bear voice, only you. I will agree to disagree that only oneself can help oneself. Sometimes people need help. I agree, but you also can't help people who don't want help. That's what I'm saying is you have to intrinsically want to help yourself and want to accept help from other people in order to actually be better. I'm not saying that you have to deal with everything yourself. Like, I think relying on people is really important. Relying on your friends, relying on a therapist, relying on external help. It's very important. I'm not disregarding that to the slightest. But what I am saying is that end of the day, no one can fix your problems for you. You still have to take that first step, and you still have to want to fix your problems. Like, for example, I could sit down with someone and I could, if, I don't know, they're in a really bad financial rut or something like that, right? I could sit down with them and be like, here's financial aid relief that you can apply for. Here is, governmental help that you can apply for. You can also maybe like get support from, family and friends and stuff like that. I made you a list of all the family and friends I think you're close to that might be able to help you and stuff like that. I can do all these things for them. But at the end of the day, if they don't apply for those grants, if they don't apply for the funding, if they don't actually ask people for help, or if they don't even accept the money, they can't be helped. How do I help someone who doesn't want to be helped, End of the day, you still have to help yourself. You can get support. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, highly encourage it. But you yourself, you have to take the first step. Asking for help is not weakness. Absolutely not. And that's something I had to unlearn for a big, big portion of my life. And I'm still trying to unlearn. I'm still trying to be okay with going to therapy, Like, sometimes I'm like, this is so stupid. Why am I going to therapy? This is just emotions. Just suck it up, Yena. But no, I have to like talk myself out of it. Be like, no, this is important. I should talk to someone about this. Even if it's just talking about it and then I don't get any new perspective, I should still think about the emotions and talk about them, you know? But it's hard, you know? It's hard. It's a hard thing to unlearn. It also depends on what's trying to be fixed. A lot of times people want to be helped instead of solving the issue. People try solving the person. Yeah, I mean, oh my god. I can speak from personal experience. I have a problem with that. I am very much so someone who's like, before going to therapy, I think, very much someone who is like, why are you the way that you are? I want to understand and I have to understand. And if I don't understand, I need to figure it out kind of deal. But I think after going to therapy, I've started to realize that there are some times where people just don't understand themselves yet and they can't explain. And I don't have to understand them. And that's fine, you know? Sometimes sometimes helping someone is a good thing because one day they will help you when you're going through a rough time. I think having a close network of support is super important. Like, even if it's just having friends who you can just spend time with and kind of take stuff, you know, take your mind off of things about, like, I think that's also just, it's a really integral part of friendships, right? But that is all to say that you do have to draw boundaries too, right? You can't always be someone's crutch. You can't always be someone's pillar, because then you become, you know, eroded yourself. You will also start feeling the effects of the pressures that are being put upon you. Good night, Yena. I'm gonna check that book while my car charges. Hell yeah, dude. I highly recommend everyone to check it out. It's also just a really fun read. It's a really fun read that gives you a lot of information about philosophy in like a very fun manner. Like it's a very light-hearted book that doesn't ever feel too dense, I guess. But take care, Anon. But yeah, I don't know how we got onto this topic. That's all to say. I'm feeling happier. I'm feeling like much more of a silly little guy, which I'm very happy to announce because I want to be a silly little guy. 2026 is the year of embodying whimsy and fun silly little guy antics. But yeah, I think we are gonna call it here for today. I need to go get some dinners. And you know what? I think I'll go get dinner outside today. I think I'm gonna go out for dinner today. Maybe I'll just get Chipotle. I might just get Chipotle. I'll see. I need to go check my fridge. Oh, Anon, thank you so much for the gifted subs. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the gifteds. Can we have more talks like these in the future? It felt great. I actually talk about these I talk about stuff like this pretty often, actually. We just haven't done a Yena Yaps in a while. It's been a hot second since we've done a Yena Yaps. Thanks for doing your job and everything you do, boss. Know that you're appreciated. Thank you, Sly. Appreciate it. Enjoy the weather on the way. Yes, I will definitely. Actually, it's like pretty close to my place, so I might just walk. It's still like a 30-minute walk, but you know. It's a nice day out. I just walk. Thank you for stream. Sorry I missed the first, but oh, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. It's all good. Oh, tomorrow. Actually, give me 1 second. Let me check real quick. What's going on with this? Okay. Give me 1 second. So are we releasing this tomorrow? Or what's going on? We were supposed to, Outlaws was supposed to release something tomorrow, but there was a little bit of a delay, so I think we're releasing it later, but I don't know when later. Basically, I don't know if we're streaming tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know if we're not. I don't know. Well, I'll keep you guys posted because I have no confirmation on information right now. It's a surprise, Kinder Egg surprise. We might be streaming tomorrow. We might be not streaming tomorrow. I'll keep you guys posted. Yeah, no schedule this week because I need to decompress from the 24 hours that I spent making the live. I will keep you guys posted. Oh, well, the thing is, we were supposed to have an Outlaws collab tomorrow that was going to raid into a fun little upload. But I don't know if that upload is still happening, question mark. Don't know, no one's confirming with me. Hello? Hello, please, someone confirm. Anyone? Hello? It's fine. It is fine. Yeah, I'll keep you guys posted tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna be streaming. If not, I will let you guys know on the Discord. Oh, make sure to join the Discord, especially if you're a member. Oh, sorry, especially if you're a Youngpup Plus member. You get special access to members-only chats, and you can also talk with the community, and I also chat in there pretty often, actually. Let me actually grab the Discord link real quick. Chroma shift. Discord. There we are. Oh, Vader, thank you for another 10 gifted. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys... Does this work? Does this work for you guys? This is not the typical invite link. I don't know if that works. Could someone who isn't in the Discord confirm deny this for me? I don't use Discord often. I might join you soonish. It's fun. It's a fun little place. You don't even have to, if I don't know, like, if you guys get overwhelmed by stuff, but if you guys do get overwhelmed by, oh, thank you so much, Yena Mod. I appreciate it. If you guys do get overwhelmed by stuff, you don't have to even, like, interact in any of the other channels except for the Yena ones. Like, there's a very easy way to make it so that you only see Yena channels if that's, like, something that, you know, bothers you. So, yeah, it's a little fun place. If you guys are members, specifically the Youngpup Plus role, you can chat in all the members' discords as well. The members' channels, and the members' VC. They actually hang out. All the Youngpups hang out pretty often in the VC. There are actually some of them in there right now. So if you guys ever want to just chat with Youngpups, they're all really sweet and they're really nice. And I love everyone here. And yeah, would love to see you in the Discord, because I do chat in there occasionally as well. And oh, if you are a member but you've been gifted a membership, the tier to unlock the Discord stuff is only $1 more. So if you want to test it out for a month while you have the gifted membership, it's only $1 more. You also get access to all the wallpapers from all the past months, including October's, which will be coming out very soon. And you also get access to member streams, which will be happening. One will be happening this weekend. And then you also get access to Discord, of course. And yeah, you also get my ever-loving gratitude. Is that how my gratitude for supporting me on youtube.com. Yes, thank you. But yes, yeah, have a wonderful rest of your evening, guys. I'm gonna call it here for today. We're gonna go right out to, let's see. Yeah, nailed it. Let's go right out to, let's see here. Let's go right out to, oh. Yeah, we can raid out to Lisa. She's doing like a co-working thing. I don't know if she's talking though. Actually, let me go check out her stream. She's doing hand cam. Whoa, hand cam. Oh, her setup is so cute. It's so pastel-y. Yeah, let's go right out to Lisa here. We haven't raided Lisa in a hot second. Alright, let's go right up to Lisa. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, guys. Thank you for joining me today on our very fun Yena Yaps. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at the BTS stuff from the 3D. But I'll keep you guys posted as to what the heck is going on with streams for the rest of the week. Basically, just keep an eye out on Discord and Twitter, I guess, question mark, because I just don't have a schedule for this week. I'll have a schedule next week. I also don't think we'll be able to start our Nuzlocke up again until November. I feel like I keep delaying this. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to start my Nuzlocke up again until November because, unfortunately, the week after this week is Halloween. And then I have a freaking... Oh, I have to go to a wedding! Oh! There's a wedding happening too. And then... Oh, and then Rocky's coming to visit. So, I'm gonna have her over. We'll have an off collab! Me and Rocky off collab probably sometime in November. We're doing a little Friendsgiving thing. Should be fun. She's gonna come over and stay over for a few days. But yes, we're gonna call it here for today, guys. Take care and be well. As always, please be kind to yourselves and be kind to others. I will catch you guys next time. Whenever that is, I'll have a schedule up next week. Probably. Sorry, guys, for no schedule. I am sorry. I'm still trying to get my bearings from being sick. Oh, I am happy to say, though. Sorry, one more tangent. I am happy to say I'm all caught up with projects. As of today, I actually updated my project board. So I now know a full scope of what is going on with all my stuff, thankfully. So things should be a lot more smooth sailing from here on out. Knock on wood. I hope I don't get sick again. Big knock on wood. All right. Take care, guys. I will see you guys next time, whenever that is. As always, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and I'll see you guys later. Bye now. Bye, everyone.